What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Lolcow Crypt. Glammy, please mute your microphone as I'm about to play the intro. Thank you. We got Boosty Boy here today. He's got a segment that he's going to do. But before we get into that, we're going to roll the intro, people. Get fucking ready to rock. We're going to have a good day today, guys. I swear.
Loca vatos locos, candle low. Smoke, twisted steel, ice cream truck with a devil wheel. Olympus cracks, torches spit, old guys whisper as the signal hits. Movie clips and UFOs, where it stops nobody knows. Flash, flash, something hit. Whole room losing it. Don't lose grip. Something weird inside the crypt. Crypt in the current, crypt in the crypt. Twisted nip signal with a grin on its lip. One sees the signal, one's already slipped. Strange lights, strange trips, shadows start to shift. In the crypt, twisted knit signal from the mothership. Click, click, watch the whole room flip. Flash, flash. Click, click. Something weird inside the crypt.
What's up, motherfuckers? Let's go. Muted. Hello, welcome to Crypt, everybody. I'm sure Glammy and Booster are right. Oh, here they are. Oh, you still got the rain. You don't look happy, Glammy. What's up with that?
I'm fine.
You're fine? Okay. Well, that's good. Guys, I'm excited for today. I've got my green screen up for my piece. Me and Glammy are going to do another guessing movie segment, okay? We do that.
I worked hard on it. I want you to know that, like, I went a way that I thought would be funny.
Okay, well, that's good. It doesn't have to be funny, but it can be. Okay, I'm just going to do something to give the hints. I mean, I've built something crazy for mine.
The avenue is I'm thinking funny.
That's good. That's good. And Booster has a new segment today, ladies and gentlemen. We have Booster's Blockbusters, and that's going to be a fucking go. We're going to get into that. But first, we're going to talk about, you know, as we often do at the start of the stream, the LCU, what's been happening, stuff like that. So anything you guys want to talk about that's happened recently?
Wonder Woman can go fuck herself, sincerely from the bottom of my heart.
And I agree with her statement on that.
You do?
We both had it out with Wonder Woman yesterday. I tried to play peacemaker. I tried to be unbiased, come in and say, "Hey, Wonder Woman she was in there by herself, working on the stream, working on the show. I didn't know anything that was going on outside of that." And then, the moment I leave, Wonder Woman starts trying to drag me through the mud, she's trying to divide the crypt up, Josh. Already.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
The moment she did that, that's when I came back in and I was like, that's not gonna happen. She ain't gonna do that on my watch and my co-host, okay? I don't give a fuck what co-host she has with her, if Glamy's her co-host on Wild or not. The Crypt stays together. You ain't gonna talk about my co-host and try and drag DMs through the mud. Then I got pissed off. Okay.
Well, thank you. Although I just felt like I appreciate that. But the thing is that like I felt that she changed the time, switched it, right quick, even said it in the host chat at the time, and then switched it right quick. I didn't see it. I fell asleep. I've been super stressed lately. Okay, that's just how it's been lately. And then decided to frame it up like it was my
Okay.
fault and that I missed the show. So I feel like I can no longer trust her. I don't want to work with her.
Hmm.
She's a piece of shit.
Well, you kind of
I've
have to, but
supported her. I've supported her on bus. I was trying to be a friend to her, just for her to turn around and fucking bite me in the ass. Go fuck yourself. You suck. Good luck to you. You're an ass.
She's gonna need it.
Well, can I say
I
that-
absolutely hate it. There was
I meant-
no reason to treat me the way she treated me yesterday.
I meant every
None.
word of what I said yesterday when I went off on her.
oh
She
god.
doesn't realize that you are the actual talent there. This woman,
But
as
I'm
I
not-
said yesterday, can make the Rapture into a melatonin
No.
mess.
No, I'm
of a
not even
sleep
saying
disorder.
that. I'm not even saying that. She's
No,
got
I'm saying that. I'm saying that. You carry the
Like-
show.
You're damn right.
I'm not
Oh
even
my
saying
god.
that.
I'm
I'm
giving you a
just saying
compliment
that,
here.
like,
I'm-
for that
Let me-
situation, like, I don't want to have a conversation with her anymore. I don't want to
Alright.
talk to her anymore. I don't want to have anything to do with her. She
Alright.
sucks.
I was just giving
And,
you,
and
I
it's
was
like,
giving you
it's like,
props.
fine. Go be entertaining. That's fine. Go do your thing. Be entertaining. That's fine. Whatever.
Where?
but,
Where?
like,
Where
I'm
is she
not-
entertaining without
Well,
you?
I'm not trying to tell somebody they're not entertaining. That's not what
I
I'm
am.
trying to do. I'm just trying
Shit.
to tell that, like, no, the way she treated me yesterday, there was no need for it. None.
Hmm.
Can Glammy stop talking? The King Booster is here.
Well, Booster's doing a great
Glammy,
job,
you
okay?
are third
This is
chair
her show.
now. Act
This is
like
her
it.
No,
show,
no, no,
alright?
no, no.
I'll
This
let
is
her
our
speak.
show, guys. This is our show.
Dude, I was
And can I speak on this real quick? Because I think you're innocent. First of all, I'm going to be honest. I do a lot of the work here on Crypt. Okay, me and Glammy have never had an hour call, even 20 minutes call about the show. I think after a show, one time I said, "Here's what we're going to do tomorrow," and then we went away.
put DMs
You know,
back and forth.
We just DM. But you
Yeah.
accommodate her for hours at a time. Also, on the weekend, we were forced to go live. Okay, without a plan, which I fucking hated, but we did it
I
anyway.
hated that too. Yeah.
Because we had
Yeah.
to. You know,
I
no one
didn't
was live.
snake
Someone had to step
anybody.
up, so we did. But you know, I feel like you're. I don't know. It was weird. I just don't know why she went that angle. I just thought she could have been more like, okay, Glammy. You know, if you didn't see the last message, that's fine. It is what it is. I don't get why that's such a fucking problem. But you know, it is what it is. I guess. I mean, you can't really. I mean, you said you don't want to work with her, but you do have to. I do want you to stay on Wild. I mean, I think that's a good show.
I don't feel like I can have a conversation with her because when I do, then she tries to take what I say and spin it into something it's not.
That's what she always does.
Well, Sammy for 2 says
That's why
W
when I
Glammy
worry-
W Booster. Also, I guess
I-
Josh. Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sammy.
It's
Listen,
rude.
I'm not going to tear down my mental health again. I'm not going to do it. I'm finally in a really good place. I'm not going
I
to put
respect that.
myself in a situation where my mental is going to be fucked up again.
A-
And after
Emma-
she treated me yesterday,
She rode with the
That's
trolls
not-
yesterday. I'm going to be honest. She rallied with
And
those trolls.
I'm gonna make this.
dude, and I'm
gonna-
not going to lie, not for nothing. I'm kind of hurt.
Well, you have missed a few shows on Wild. We can't take that away. So on some parts, she's right. Okay,
I'm not
you've
saying
overslept a
that
couple of
part.
times,
On
but other
some
than
part,
that,
fine. That's
I'm gonna
fine,
put
but
this
that was
on me.
before when it was at 10 o'clock and like I was still trying to figure the schedule out on my sleep schedule or
Yes.
whatever. I was still trying to figure. So yes, I did. I fucked up 100%. Sure, absolutely. But on the weekend one, when I'd
first of
asked her
all,
what time and we
your
planned
appearance
the
on the
time and then
weekend is
you
not
changed it
mandatory.
really quickly.
It's not mandatory. You are not mandatory. You know, it's not mandatory for you to be on the stream even on the weekend. And look, if you missed the last message that said no, we're doing it at this time,
I missed it.
then that's fine. It's a misunderstanding. Okay, she should just chill the fuck out and carry on with the show. Is what she should have done. Okay, but that didn't happen, I guess. So it is what it
I'm
is.
not even
I'm gonna
acting like a victim for whoever said that. I'm
I-
not a
I-
victim. I'm angry. I'm just pissed. I don't
Yeah,
want to be
she's not a
treated like
victim.
that.
I'm gonna put this on.
Why
me
is
for
that
everybody.
wrong? That's wrong for me not to want to be treated like fucking garbage.
I think it was fine. I think she was riding with the chat. I think she was just going with whatever they were saying. And look, do you deserve some shit for missing a couple of shows by oversleeping during the week?
Sure,
Absolutely.
and I
But if
want
you
that.
improve,
I
that's
want that.
fine.
I even did a punishment for it. I ate an onion.
Oh, that was
did a
great.
punishment for it. I did the things to what's that word? The accountability part or whatever.
Right.
Yes.
You took accountability.
Welcome to Bam World, Sammy Turbo. Thank you for your membership. We appreciate those very much.
Honestly,
I'm-
I just I just don't want to be a part of a show with somebody I can't stand.
And
Again.
I'm gonna put this on main right here on screen. I don't give a fuck if Glammy actually said anything about being afraid about Crypt. Everybody has emotions. Everybody has their own beliefs. And the fact of the matter is, if anybody was to go on Crypt, it would be me at the moment because I'm the one that's on the chopping block after all the shit I've done. I'm not here looking for a clean slate. I'm here just looking to hang out, to try and do my best to accommodate and let the fans enjoy.
Have a fun show.
Let's
Exactly.
not make
So I don't
this a
care.
Granny hug box show. Granny only cares about herself. Josh,
Not really.
remember the last time Granny got you fired from cash?
Yeah, that was a crazy time. You know, I don't hold on to stuff though. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't give a shit. You know, if you care too much about
I
this
already
shit, it will kill
explained
you.
that
So,
one.
you know,
I already explained
we've
that
been through
one,
that.
too.
And she told me that it wasn't really mainly because of
And
it. It was
wa-
because of all the things. I mean, there was a lot to it, but it was a lot of
Like-
pressure in the LCU. Everyone was thinking she
Yeah.
was lying and she was a snake, and there was so much coming towards her. It was just too much at the end,
But-
you know. And then Dave was uncomfortable with something, and then it was over.
Yes.
But it is what it
But-
is.
But to finish my thought, but
Jesus.
for Wonder Woman to use that, like she always does with anything when she's losing an argument or looking bad, to say, "Weren't you the one who said that you were afraid of losing your position here? Go fuck yourself, Wonder Woman." The only person
Yeah,
that
it
needs to
wasn't
be
that
worried
hard.
about anybody losing their position is you. It's taking you 9 months to become a host and to actually have a show. And what do you do on that show when there's no one there like Glammy to help you? Let's envision a scenario here, Josh. Let's
Yes.
envision the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are going by right now.
I'm right.
Wonder Woman would be on wild, just going, "Guys, did you hear the news today? Death has come on his pale horse, and he's riding through, carving people up with that little sickle that he has." Wow.
Well,
What do
shit.
you guys think about that?
Oh.
What do you guys think?
I'm not
Crazy.
trying to tear
Something.
down her value.
Is that not what she does? She can
I'm
take
not
the
trying to
greatest
tear down
story
her
on.
value. That's not what
The
I'm trying to
Booster
say at
Gold
all.
Experience.
Oh man, I mean, this definitely will be the Booster Gold experience. We're having a great time with Booster. We're gonna have a great time on this show, okay? No one's gonna get upset. We're just gonna talk our shit, do our stuff. We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
This is
And
gonna be a
I
fucking great
respect
show,
you
guys.
not
Yeah,
wanting to
like
tear other
I
people
don't.
down.
I just don't want to
just
do
laying
a
out the
show with
truth that other
somebody
people don't see.
I can't stand ever again. I just don't want to do it.
So she's pushed you that far where you actually want off of Wild?
Oh, I can't stand her.
But I
wanna
don't
have
think,
anything to
I'm
do
not
with her.
sure that will happen. I think you'll still be on Wild, I'm gonna be honest. You got a show later today,
I mean,
right?
and you forget the reason I came up here was because of the fact that I saw you were sad and I was trying to be a friend.
Yes, I
It
had
just
nobody.
happened, and then, yeah, that was I wasn't trying to do anything. And then for her to say that I was like so worried about being pushed out or whatever, that's not it at all.
Well, let me be honest. You put a lot more work into Wild than you put into this show, at least right now, right? Because
Yeah, well,
a lot of the
yeah,
stuff that I
true.
do, the design,
Yeah.
everything, and I plan the sort of,
Well, this
flow of the
was your
show.
creativity spot.
Yeah, this is
where
when
you
I
could
can do
put-
that.
And I was very happy for you, and I was happy that I got to assist in that.
And
That
there are
was
going to be
what I was
parts
here
that you
for.
bring,
were
don't get me
by
wrong.
yourself, and I was trying to be a friend. That was all that was.
Yes, and there are parts that you do bring, don't get me wrong. Like the other time I told her to bring a sketch that was 2 minutes. I mean, she kind of botched it, I'll be honest, Glammy, you did kind of botch it. But, because you lost confidence. I don't know why you botched it. I think you lost confidence and thought it was rubbish. I don't know why.
did.
But this time, hopefully, you're going to stand on your shit, do your shit, and you're going to be proud of what you've done. Because I'm going to be proud as long as you do it. Honestly. I'm not going to call it shit. I'm not going to say this is bad. I'm going to love it either way. I'm going to be honest. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least if you try and do something, that's great. But last time, I've got to give criticism sometimes, and that's just how it is.
No, that's fine, too.
Outcast
I'm
is
not
back.
asking-
Oh, that's an old name. We don't call him that anymore. But I don't remember ever calling you that. You only had that name for a short time.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Dead Score says Outcast is back. Lol, welcome back. Hey, Josh and Glammy, have a good stream. Thank you, Dead Score. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
So is there anything else you want to say closing on that? Anything at all?
Wonder
Also,
Woman.
why was she making such a big deal out of the dog? You explained it like 10 times to her. It's like she has to re-understand everything 25 times before she can move forward. Like, what the fuck? And also, she gave you not a single shred of, like, humanity, I feel like, when you were, telling all your stuff, and she was just ready for war, as if almost she was being forced by an evil spirit in the background, like it was weird. I don't know. That's how I saw it. I just thought, come on, Wonder Woman, this is a bit much. And you have fucked up before many times on Wild, don't get me wrong, but you
Yeah.
did eat the onions, and that was hilarious. Okay, and if you
I
ever
tried to
fuck up on Wild again,
take
maybe you should eat some more
accountability
onions.
for it.
The Onions is great. Okay, let me load up my other thing. But
I'm in this because I enjoy it, because I love it. I love doing this. That's what I'm here for. But I do not want to do a show with somebody I can't stand.
so you're telling us right now you want Hard out?
I want Out of Wild. Yeah.
But so what's going to happen today when Wild comes up? Are you going to do the show?
I'm gonna tell her to her face, go fuck yourself.
So you're going to have a go fuck yourself show on Wild tonight?
Yep.
Well, that's going to be entertaining, I'm sure. When you two bicker, it is entertaining nonetheless, and I think that's what the people really wanted. You know what I mean?
Like, and whatever happens to me. I don't care. I'm not tearing down my mental for anyone anymore. I'm not doing it. I'm
Josh,
sick of putting my mental on the line all the time.
Josh, I'm gonna give Glammy credit here. She is well trained in the same customs of me, in pettiness of just muting yourself and just being there and being the most entertaining thing on stream while the other person struggles. She has that going for her. She could definitely do that tonight. I'm giving her credit for that. She and I both have the same training when it comes to being that way, and it's awesome. I hope she does that. I hope she just mutes. It's just like, do the show. You saw the Nerds episodes where I did that.
Yeah, I
how
did.
entertaining it was.
I did. Yeah. No, I did. I'm almost impressed. That's pretty, on the ball there, I'm going to say. Well, that's that situation. Is there anything else you want to say on that before we move on from that discussion? Because, Wild is probably going to be entertaining, though, nonetheless, tonight, Glammy. You can't lie. I mean, you two bickering people love to see. I know it's not what you want to do necessarily, but, yeah. But here's the thing, the Wild chat was very aggressive towards you and like trolling you, and then other chats that I saw like Fluff and stuff like that, they were fine. They were more on your side, so it's like...
It's not about that. It's about, I'm not tearing down my mental. Yeah. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing a show with somebody I can't stand or feel that I can't talk to.
Well, let's not say the same thing over and over again. Well, you said that like 5 times, which I get why, because you care. But
reiterated it.
I get that, but I'm just saying, is there anything you'd like to add? Anything new?
No, and I've said that before too. Okay. I said no, I'm ready to move on, and you asked me another question.
You're ready to move on. Well, I'm just making sure because we keep going around a little bit. Okay, well that's great. Is there anything else in the LCU you want to talk about? You want to mention anything about the EDP documentary or anyone else? Or
we're gonna get in trouble if we don't bring it up because it's the hot subject. So I'll just go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room and bring it up. Last night, we saw one of the most vile, disgusting things possibly to come out of 2026. Things that I didn't even know about that motherfucker. And quite frankly, I was disgusted by a lot of what I saw. I wish nothing but the worst for him. I hope that he rots in hell. And I do not want to go into it that much because...
It was disgusting.
It was depraved, and it's something I just feel that we don't need to be rehashing
the only there was some comedic parts at the very end that sort of like the Chris Chan being Jesus while being hypocritical, like the cancer survivor Boogie 2988 cancer survivor Boogie 2988.
I was talking in chat today, and we all came to the conclusion when he propped up Wings, it should have said something like Wendy's chili connoisseur or something like that.
Yeah, what did he put for Wings? I don't actually quite recall.
He just put like YouTuber or something on it.
Oh, YouTuber. Yeah. I wish Wings had more of a part. He was like 5 seconds or 4 seconds, but I loved seeing Wings. I was like, that's our boy. And then Keem had a little part too. And also the bitch list, okay? I saw a part where in the chat on the other side on Mike Lum's official premiere, people were Wing EDP, all right, which is something you don't really want to do, but they were Wing him during the bitch list. He was getting W's because he was talking some real shit on those bitch list people.
I do want to say this, and it's kind of a harsh subject, but I want to say Mike Klum ain't shit for some of the music choices that he used.
Okay, that soundtrack was amazing. What do you mean?
No. I mean he ain't shit for it because so the thing starts with EDP talking about doing what he does and not being regretful of it. What does Mike Klum start out with right after he says that? If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you.
Yeah,
you ain't shit for that, Mike. Mike, you ain't shit for that. That's fucked up, man. Why you guys start a damn documentary with that?
I really like that. Being chased by the FBI at the end.
He has forever ruined that song for me now. Whenever I think of that song, I want to think of that documentary.
Oh, that's terrible.
Come on,
yeah.
What the hell am I doing here? That was great too.
Okay,
it was like a quiet version.
That song. Good. I'm glad that song isn't ruined for me now.
Okay.
I couldn't watch it. I saw.
Okay, so I'll explain it. At the very beginning of the documentary.
One at a time.
No. I'm gonna explain. At the very beginning of the documentary, it's just EDP talking, saying like, "Yeah, I did this. Yeah, I did that." Like stuff you saw in the trailer. And then the moment he says, "Yeah, I engage in that behavior, and I do that with people of that age," suddenly Mike Plum has 99 Problems by Hugo, like the country cover, start playing, and I'm like, "You ain't shit, dude. That's fucked up." And then at the end of the documentary, when they go through everything that he's done, and they go through like where he's at now, suddenly Down with the Sickness just starts playing out of nowhere.
no,
And I'm
Down
like,
with the
"You
Sickness."
motherfucker, why do you gotta be playing that shit? Now you've ruined the song for me.
Yeah, I mean, you know, to be fair though, it was a really good soundtrack. There were so many good songs the whole way through, and Mike Plum is a great like producer to produce that kind of thing. It's amazing, and he runs his own production company, and he's got some shit. I don't know, was some of those shots where they did like the you know, like the B-roll kind of stuff, was some of that AI? Because some of it kind of did look AI, but I think it still worked fine. Like, was the baby EDP, because the baby was really cute, they used for EDP. Was that an actor baby, or was that an AI baby? Because here's the thing. Who would let their baby be baby EDP? Who?
That had to have been a baby. But I will say this, watching him tell his story about growing up in high school, when I saw the way he was dressed, I was like, the notorious EDP. They literally made him look like he was just like Biggie Smalls. He was about to break out
a little
rap.
bit. Yeah.
It's a little hatred.
No. Hold on a second. I'm gonna find that documentary. I'm just gonna show you a still frame of this motherfucker.
Okay.
Please continue, Josh. I don't want to stall the stream.
No, that's fine. Anything else on that subject?
Really heavy. It was just really heavy. I didn't want to watch it, so I stayed away from the shows yesterday.
Okay, well that's fine. A lot of people, I think some people were actually triggered by it, and they didn't expect Lolcow Live to be reacting to such a thing, but they were. So anything else in the LCU you want to talk about before we move on from the LCU shit?
Is that I thought that Boogie would be in it more.
Oh, me too.
The way he was talking about it.
Yeah, we saw that.
Like
we saw that screen grab.
Like half of the show or something.
We saw that screen grab.
One little shot at the end.
Well, we saw the screen grab of him and EDP talking at a table, which I guess was cut from the movie, or Boogie was just hanging out with Boogie. Sorry, EDP. I mean, that was weird. I mean, you remember? I've seen the screenshot of him sat at the table with him eating food or whatever.
Look at this. Tell me he don't look like the notorious B.I.G. here. That's supposed to be.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he does.
And then look.
Yeah,
he
does.
looks like he's about to bust out in a rap song.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew? Why is that gross? That's just a shot of an actor.
Yeah, that was an actor.
That's not him. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was an actor, but the way they're dressed, I was like, he about to break out and hypnotize or something. He's about to break out some poetry.
Like that dude in high school hugging a high schooler is just.
You know, I will say Martha must be proud. Well, that actor's age appropriate for the scene. It was a high school scene. But Martha was the girl that rejected him in high school, and I bet she's very fucking happy about that. I promise she should be fucking proud of herself for rejecting that guy.
Yeah.
Derek, that was not me. That was Z-Boy.
Yeah, I think that's probably where it started for EDP, with his hate for women and thinking they're all pieces of shit, was when Martha rejected him, and then he just became a fucking psycho, and you know, being attracted to teenagers is fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Gross, you know, so depraved human being. Nothing good to say about the guy at all.
I have to say this too. Boogie, we're cool. And me and you're cool, and you're a good guy, but you massively fucked up last night. You should not have said. You should not have said that you told EDP what you said to him, because you thought it was going to be in the damn documentary, and it wasn't. So you outed yourself on something that wasn't even going to be made public unless you had actually said it. So Boogie, before the documentary debuted, before it dropped, he said, "Guys, I'm gonna give you forewarning. In this documentary, I'm going to say something that might get me canceled." I confronted EDP, and I came in there. I wanted to tell him to end it all, but I couldn't, because because in real life I'm too nice. So I told him, I hope you stop the bull crap. I hope you end it all. I hope you find a wife and you live out a good life. That's what I told him, and he got crap for it. And then the documentary came out. That wasn't even in the documentary. So if Boogie hadn't said anything, nobody would have known he said that.
True.
Okay. Oh, fabulous.
Oh, Glammy, guess what else happened?
What?
First off, EDP said when he was looking up his name, he was figuring out what he was going to call himself. So it was like, EDP, what number should I use? Should I use 555? Everybody in chat immediately went, "Oh my!"
no.
Iceman,
And then,
yeah.
Iceman
and then he got,
reference.
into another thing. He said, "I like milking. All right, I like to watch. I
Oh,
like to watch."
Phantom reference.
Right. All right. Well,
Speaking of Iceman, we got another thing to talk about. Did you guys see the announcements today?
no, I didn't.
Let's go ahead and read them.
I've been out of the loop for the past day. Sunday, I was a bit indisposed.
So last night in voice chat, a lot of people were saying that they were getting some invites to a Discord server.
Okay.
He started posting announcements today at 7:13 a.m. Iceman has been full-on banned from the LCU for attempting to poach our members. He's been spamming Discord invites to women in our Discord. He is also in violation of his contract by doing this, so he lost his last checks. Good job.
So he's trying to start his own thing while actively clearly stealing
No.
people from the LCU. You know, you're an absolute donkey of a human being, Iceman.
Oh,
you are the
God.
reason that, I mean, the LCU does have trust issues with freaks like you, and your gene pool cunt probably needs a lifeguard, okay? You are a fucking retard. You could have had success here if you just listened to the advice and propelled forward, but you
True.
are the human equivalent of a participation. You participated in this community, and you got a few W's, and you think you were the fucking winner of it all, but you got a participation trophy, bitch. Maybe not even that, to be honest.
If he had like knocked down his ego a little bit and been a little bit more like willing to like learn more than think that he had everything together, he would have been all right.
He just, you know, he could have taken it and he could have grown from it and he could have produced a better show with it. But here's what I think triggered him. Now, Keem said to him, "Oh, I'll put you on a show with Twiggy." And I think I know for a fact that Iceman doesn't like Twiggy as a showrunner or a host. But I think either way, it would have been a good show because Twiggy would have done the Kalo thing, right? Where he puts his foot on his neck and slowly like gives them accountability, which would have propelled his sort of personality, and he probably would have bitched out and raged out a lot. But, you know, I've seen more intelligence
He was nervous about
from a lukewarm bowl of
having
soup.
Twiggy
That
put
guy's a
his-
fucking tart. Go on.
Sorry.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm
No.
uncomfortable today. Do you think that him not wanting to work with Twiggy
I think
is
it's
because
that.
of the fact that he didn't think he would have more things that came out about Iceman that we didn't know because he was able to
No.
expose
No,
Kalo?
I don't think it's that. I think he just doesn't want to work with Twiggy because he personally thinks that Twiggy's terrible and a bad showrunner. So,
Well, there were three things that happened that I think led up to this. One was getting fired off bus, because if you notice, the moment Keem said that he was fired off bus, that's when his entire narrative and entire attitude changed toward Keem and being here. If I'm not going to be on bus, then why the fuck am I here? You did see that, right? When he got fired off a bus, when he said we're firing everybody and we're recasting the show.
right.
He actually got in a fight with Keem on the show that night, and he actively checked out of the LCU right then. Second was when he was with Keem fighting on Cash after that gesture stream, he tried to bring up that Phantom was calling out horrible things about his father's death, saying that he probably did it to get away from Iceman. I tuned in, I saw that clip, and I had actually watched that episode of Gay when it happened. I put in a super chat saying, "Iceman, he actually apologized for that. You accepted it. You got your lid back on him 3 separate times to the point you even said you're going too far, and now you feel bad for doing it to Phantom. So why are you blaming him for it? You ain't got a leg to stand on." Then Keemstar said, "You gotta work with Twiggy," and that's when he quit. So he lost his footing with an excuse for sympathy, and Keemstar told him, "Twiggy or else," and that's when he was like, "Fuck it," and he left, and then did his little hissy fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we want to summarize that, and then we want to get into our parts of the show, which our first part is always some wacky shit from around the world. I think there may be body cam footage for this first story. I'm going to bring Booster. You want to have the stream open because there's a lot of stuff I show on screen that I don't share because it's just better for the production of the show.
Right now.
So just have it up and muted, I guess. So fucking hell. But so bloody hell. Right. This is one of the most unhinged things I've ever seen. This common whore, who you will see on screen right now. This is a common whore, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Wisconsin. Okay, this is like a phantom.
Damn.
Phantom's from Wisconsin.
What the hell?
This
You got
woman-
jump scared.
Her name is Emily Fair. She's 36 years old, and she allegedly stole a fire truck. By the way, you can now see that on screen. A fire truck and she was driving it round starkers, bollock naked. Not that I think she has bollocks, but you know, not a stitch on her, nothing at all, in a fire truck that she stole at night on a joyride. Now, can you imagine being on the road, you're driving home, and you're kind of minding your own business, right? And then this bitch comes blazing past with the lights on, and she's naked in the driver's seat. What do? Like, do you call the police and go, "What the? There's a naked woman"? Like,
I mean,
this is crazy.
was she on something?
She was most
she just...
definitely on something. Okay, she was most
Maybe
definitely.
She just didn't notice.
Well,
She
you
was
know,
in a hurry.
I think there's a body cam video. I don't have it right now, but what do you think? She was in a hurry? But what? She stole a fire truck, so she was in a hurry. You never know.
Maybe she had a fire at her house and she just didn't want to wait, and she got out of bed
my
and hurried
God.
up to an emergency and tried to put it out.
Could you imagine being the person that did find her, as Josh said?
Yeah.
Like, just some random person seeing her, walking up to it, asking what the fuck's going on, seeing a naked woman behind the fire truck and just going, "Have a good night, ma'am. I'm sorry I bothered you." And then the moment they drive off, that's when you pick up the phone and they're just like, 911, I'd like to report.
I think drugs are bad. She must have been on drugs. I don't think that's reported, but I will say, you know, forget Florida man. I think we have Wisconsin woman and man, because Phantom's from Wisconsin and he's a freak. And now we have this freak here. Wisconsin's a scary place, guys. I think Melsifer might be from there too. Oh, you know.
Oh, I think so.
Oh,
I
God.
don't think that Phantom's ever been caught
Doomed.
streaking, though.
He would.
You know?
I bet
You
when
think
he
he
was an
would?
alcoholic that he did some crazy shit that he's never told us. I
You
guarantee
think
you.
Phantom streaked across the football field during a game?
Butt Slap on ASMR is from Wisconsin too. I would like to say that makes a lot of sense, Butt Smack. You know, not that I don't like you. You know, I'm just saying. You know, interesting people from Wisconsin. That's all I'm saying. All right. Well,
Although Phantom
here's the
would have
thing.
the
It
cheese
must get
head on his
boring.
head.
It must get boring in Wisconsin. I mean, that's probably like a huge part of it. It's just boring there. So that's why people from
Hey.
Wisconsin are weird.
That's why hey, Wisconsin's near Canada where you can get Canadian beer. Never watched
Is
that
it?
70s show?
Is it-
It's
is it?
boring, but it's a great place to be.
Oh, it
because
is. You're right. It's up,
I
it's
mean,
up
you get
north.
really good discounts on medicine, too.
Yeah.
Put those two together, you get a naked person
Hello,
in a fire truck.
Wisconsin!
This is the most American story ever, to me at least. And, you know, I've seen you can't deep fry butter and all that shit. So, I mean, this is truly American, you know. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful story. But, you know, just a quick, interesting one. She's 36 years old. I don't know if I mentioned that.
My chat say she got out on $250 bill. How?
That was the
Wow.
bill somebody put it up for.
Wow.
That's actually not bad.
That means it was only a $2,500 bond or bail that she had, and she only, because it was only $250 for her to pay. That means it was only $2,500 in court.
Well, it's not like she killed anyone. She just...
All right,
stole
don't
a fire
defend
truck.
her. She's
It's
a maniac.
Theft. It's a little theft. It's a little car thievery. I mean, maybe she was planning
Oh, so
on
you would
putting it
steal a car,
back.
Glammy? You're gonna get all smear-offed up and
Hey,
fucking
hey, hey,
steal a
hey, hey,
car?
Hey,
No.
you wouldn't
I've
steal a
never
car.
stolen a car.
You wouldn't steal gas.
Never stolen a car.
So
Why
why
did you
won't
say
steal
that?
music?
Yeah, true, true.
you know,
What?
you
Is
get
that
where I
like
was
a
going with
throwback
that.
to Napster?
Yeah, I was making the joke. Hey, you wouldn't steal a car.
You know, another quick story that has always been a fear of mine. I'm going to be honest. This has always been a fear of mine. This image here, let me just bigger this so you can see what we got. I'll put it at the bottom here over my face because my face is not important. Right, so buckle in, you know, because I think you get buckled up on these rides, thank God. Spectacular, you know, in the worst possible way. Picture this. You're on a roller coaster at your favorite amusement park. The wind's in your hair. You're having a great time, right? You're having a fucking jolly old time. And you're going 70 miles an hour. And then, I don't know, thwack! A fucking shoe, a full-size trainer, I think you guys call them sneakers, wallops you directly in the face. And that's what happened to this poor bastard, okay? I guess someone's shoe fell off on the ride. But this is the shoe coming right into his face. It was recorded. I'm guessing he was filming. So basically, you know, physics happened. Someone decided to wear loose shoes. The shoe departed. Then it flew in the air and it achieved velocity and hit this fucker in the face. and the footage shows him just existing, having a lovely time, and then bang. I mean, isn't that amazing?
It actually
It is, but I have like, do you remember the guy that was on the cover of all those
Fabio.
novel videos,
Fabio.
Fabio?
I was actually
He
gonna bring
went
that
on
up
a
to you. I was actually gonna bring that
on a
up.
roller coaster and got hit in the face with a pigeon, and it fucked up his
No,
face.
was it a pigeon or
forever.
was it a pigeon or a
I think it
seagull?
was a pigeon. It was a
because-
seagull, pigeon. I don't know. Was that really
yeah, it broke
important,
his
sir?
nose. It broke his
It broke
nose.
and it ruined his career
And the
as
thing
a
was,
model.
after it hit him, and the ride stopped, you saw him bleeding with a broken nose, and he was still smiling, just like, it's all right, just a broken
Just
nose.
a
Like he didn't
scratch.
feel pain from it. Like, bro.
I want to see there's a video of this.
A goose.
Oh, I've got a
Somebody's saying it's a
video.
goose.
I've got a video.
A
I'm going to
goose,
share
okay.
it. Let me just put
It was
this.
some birdland creature, but it ended up messing up his career, and he couldn't do modeling anymore.
All right, guys, I'm going to share a video. You're going to love it.
Poor guy.
Pastor, you're right. Who throws a shoe, honestly?
Well, we're about to see how this went down. Let me just triple check I haven't changed my Chrome to a different thing. We should be good. Oh, I can't fucking hear it, though. I guess there's no noise, maybe? Oh, there isn't.
Oh.
Concrete cauldron, I got you.
But look at that.
Ain't
Straight in the
kick
fucking...
the
Wait, where did that even...
Oh, that was really fast.
Look, where did that even... It looks quite far away. Maybe it's another
Do you
carriage?
think someone threw it?
All right.
No.
That looks thrown.
All right, it looks like it came from probably the second or third from the front. From the distance you see, and
Oh, they-
from...
Look at him holding
and
onto it
then
like a
you see it,
trophy. I got hit in the face with a shoe!
I
Who's the...
mean, good
Yeah.
catch.
Oh, it's gonna be like Cinderella, where he finds the motherfucker who had him whacked in the face with a fucking shoe. Oh, does the shoe
was a
fit? Yes,
dude.
it does, cunt. You walking around with the one on? Oh, you're fucked. I'd rugby tackle that cunt to the ground. I'd be so upset. I'm gonna be honest.
So,
Yeah, I
so
think
guess
it was
they were
probably...
like in the front, and they were
Yeah.
flying, and then they were like maybe kicking their feet up, like wee, and then like whoo,
Well,
and then it just flew
Yeah, yeah.
back.
You
maybe.
never wake up thinking you're gonna get lamped in the face by a flying fucking shoe. It's like the universe said, fuck this guy. And he kind of just got fucked. And honestly, I can't stop thinking that is something that would happen to me. I am one of those people that things happen to. And I'm sure there are some of you watching that are those people too. Or you're blamed for everything even if it's not you. Or, you know, you're the worst. That's me. I'm the worst.
What do you
But
mean?
yeah,
You
but-
have worse things?
Well, no,
happen to
things
you?
just always happen to me. Like really random shit that doesn't happen.
Like
Like
what?
just random events in the street, random events anywhere. It's just random shit. I couldn't even tell you. There's thousands of events that occur, and they're all random as hell. One time I was walking past kids playing football, and the kid kicked the football so hard it went straight into my fucking face, and it hurt so bad. My head was like literally thwomping. I could feel it for like 10 minutes. It was like really sore. You know, it's stuff
I
like
got
that.
shit on by a bird when I was a kid. I was a little kid, and my parents had
Oh,
this tree in
that's
the
the
yard, and it had a hole. And I heard little birds, and I was a little kid, and I was just really curious. So I went to go look in the hole, and then the little bird
Oh.
like poked his butt out, and he just went.
Oh,
right on me.
yeah. I've been shit on by a cow before. I was on a field trip in school, and I was the one kid that got absolutely shat on. And you're thinking now, how do you get shit on? Where were you? Why were you? Well, the
That
cows
was my
come into the metal guards, right? And they come up on the ramps, and they stand like diagonal. And we reached underneath, and somehow the shit sort of slopped down all over my arm. And now I'm the kid that got shat on by a cow and had to go be taken by a farmer to a tap. And get cleaned off, and it was a lot of shit, and it was very sloppy, and it stank very bad. You know, very
The worst
bad.
thing, the
Oh
worst
my
thing that ever
God.
happened to me, the worst thing that ever happened to me, and it caused my insane fear of bees, is I got the my girl treatment back in the day. I put my bike next to a tree, not realizing there was a beehive like right above it. Walked over to get my bike, bees just swarmed me everywhere. I was
Oh,
like,
God.
holy cool. And the only good thing was I wasn't allergic.
Oh gosh.
We got a donate from Fox for 2. Mr. Quitter, block everyone. How long till you quit? Okay, he's not going to do that. Okay, if there's one place where he's not going to be triggered to leave, it's here. Because I love Booster. He's a friend of mine, and I would never do anything to him to make him run. Now, would someone else upset him? Maybe, but I wouldn't. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I don't want to upset him.
No, I'd never try. You know, that's not my goal. My goal is to just have a good time with my friend and, you know, do a good
Yes.
show.
Just want to hang
Karina-
out do good shows and have
Yeah,
fun shows.
I appreciate it.
But yeah.
Karina, I feel your pain. Sincerely. And I'm no joke. That's like that, and snakes are the two things that freak me out. If I see a wasp or a hero wasp, I get paralyzed with fear until I figure out where it's at, and
Aw.
until I know that it's not in the same room with me. I
Well,
legitimately get paralyzed due to that. I was like 6 when that happened, so
well,
that
that does
messed me
suck.
up mentally.
Well, to summarize that story, you know, tie your fucking shoelaces, guys. Don't wear your shoes loose on a roller coaster. You're gonna fuck someone over. Unless you want to, that's fine. That summarizes that one. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, this one's interesting. Very interesting. I do wonder how or why. I guess somebody may have been. It seems like something Kalo would do, like fake something. I'm gonna be honest. It seems like some very Kalo-esque activity. Let me just find my associated images of such thing. I think there are some. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So this suitcase, ladies and gentlemen, was found by police. Okay, right. So this is a magnificent story. You guys are gonna cry in the most tragic way possible. So Australian police, they get a call that someone's found an abandoned suitcase, and what's inside? It appears to be what looks like a dead body. So what do the police do? You know, they do their thing. They call forensics. They tape off the area. They treat it as a murder scene. Detectives are called in, you know, specialists and, you know, people that examine the scene. It's a major investigation. And then the suitcase is eventually opened. It was actually a sex doll, so I don't think they can display it, mostly because, you know, it has tits and a vagina. But it was just a sex doll. And it was a lifelike one, not like a blow up. It was actually like a full on, you know, expensive sex doll. And it was.
Halo, did you lose a suitcase anywhere?
Yeah. And it was literally someone's plastic partner, you know, their silicon soulmate, their rubber romance, and they abandon it in a suitcase, which I think is very sad in public.
I think that's weird.
Can you imagine that
seems
scene?
like, I feel like that's like a decoy of some sort. You know what I mean?
A decoy? I don't know. That would be a decoy.
Like maybe they put like the body of the blow up doll here, but then the real body's over there.
Actually,
you know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Because no one would do that.
No, I'm saying go on the booster. He just said something. Go on.
No. Glamy's got a good point. That
Oh,
could be a
what's
good
the point?
distraction. And
decoy. No, I don't think it's that.
Pastor King also has a good point. It sounds like someone got a girlfriend. Who got a girlfriend a few months ago and was showing them off at that little yard sale that Boogie had?
Yeah. Well, just imagine what I'm thinking of right now. What I'm thinking of right now is, you know, this has been all crime scene taped off, and some cunt on the radio has to go, you know, Control or Central or whatever, update on the body in the suitcase. You know, go ahead. It's a sex toy. It's a very large sex toy, very realistic. The style. I mean, I don't know. The cop was embarrassed, but I mean, the sheer magnitude of the anticlimax that it's not a real body and it's a sex doll.
The
I'm
funniest.
telling you, there's probably one nearby. Or even better, the crazy person was practicing.
You know what I think it was?
doesn't sound
Genuinely?
right. Like, you know?
I think they got a new partner, maybe real, maybe a fake one, and they didn't want to cheat on their new sex doll or their partner, so they disposed of it in a suitcase in a weird way, rather than anywhere like their trash can. They just threw it out of the car when they were driving or something. That's what it seems like to me. But forensics were called for a sex doll, so that's great.
Why wouldn't you just throw it out, though? Like, just throw it out.
Well, because they don't want, you know, because sometimes people can find things that you put in trash and you don't want it to be found. Like, what if she opens the trash can? It's like, oh God, there's an arm.
That would be a red flag on the partner then. If the partner feels the need to go through the trash, then that's a red flag on their part. You didn't want to be with them anyway.
Hey, they better hope that they don't swap that thing for DNA evidence, because who knows, that person may already be in the registry.
I can't wait for the autopsy, you know?
And can you imagine? Can you imagine the way? Could you imagine the best way that this could have developed? Like, everybody's freaking out, afraid it's a bomb or something, and then one veteran cop just like sees the suitcase, looks it over, and is like, it's not like he knows that it's not a bomb or anything. He's the one simple one who just.
You know. Oh, you vanished.
Just unzips it and goes.
Yup.
And then just sits back for a second and it's like, open it up.
Yeah, right.
Like, open it up. Just look at it. I'm not gonna say what that is.
Right. Well, let me see if I got the images for this next story. I don't think there are any because it's kind of gross. Hopefully there aren't any images for this story. No, don't think so. Which is actually a good thing because you guys are going to be, I mean, okay, more like bloody hell, actually. Bloody hell. And I mean that very literally. This is creepy. And this is a billionaire, by the way. A weird billionaire. His name is Brian Johnson. Don't know if you've heard of him. He's a tech billionaire. Apparently he's worth about 400 million quid. Sorry, I mean, dollars would say that. He's made his life mission to like reverse his aging and stuff. And he takes about 100 pills a day. Yeah, but it gets worse. Wait for it. He goes to bed at 8:30 p.m. You know, he measures everything that goes in his body. Fair enough. Quite normal. But now he's collecting his girlfriend's period blood. You know, her actual menstrual blood. And then he's freezing it for analysis, guys, as part of a health test. This man has looked at all the ways to be healthy, and he's thought, you know what's missing? Frozen period blood. So his girlfriend Kate, bless her heart, her poor little cotton socks, is apparently on board with this, and she's letting him collect and freeze her menstrual blood so he can analyze it for health markers. So it says.
That's not all he's doing with it.
Oh God, probably not.
There's more.
Have you heard more?
Well, apparently the reason that he's doing all this is that he's actually trying to figure out a way to reverse aging completely to make you basically immortal for the low cost of $1 million per treatment to basically de-age you back to the age of 18 so that you can live forever.
A true pioneer, yeah.
No, look it up. It's an actual thing that he's trying to do.
Oh, I believe it. He's a fucking freak. You know, he's trying to do age reversal. He's very age reversal obsessive. So he's doing everything he can.
If he manages to fall into the actual like thing of it and put it in a container.
Yeah. Well, he's a professional period blood archivist. He's going to archive her period blood. I don't know what he's ever going to do with it, but he says. What did he say?
The baseline of what makes aging reverse is period blood. It's probably something.
Why doesn't he just buy a yacht like a normal billionaire? That's what I'm thinking. But apparently he's also previously said that she has the top 1% of vaginas after publishing an oral sex report. Like this guy's mental. He has no concept of I'm going to keep this private. And apparently she has the top 1% of vaginas because apparently that's a thing.
Here you go.
Go ahead.
Right there.
What does it say? Let me have a look. Tech entrepreneur Brian. What, you want me to read the bottom part?
Right. I'm just showing you the
project called Blueprint. With the stated goal of believing human immortality or longevity, escape velocity by 2039. His extreme daily regimen costs millions, though his absolute control approach faced. Wait, I think I cut off a word. Scrutiny after his June 2026 diagnosis. Oh, he's crazy.
Yeah, see, tracks thousands of biomarkers daily.
Is the picture him?
That's a woman, isn't it?
Yes.
Is that him?
That's him.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's the regiments he takes. That's the regiments he takes.
Maybe.
Okay.
Look, consumes a strict vegan diet, finishes eating by late morning, tracks thousands of biomarkers daily, uses dozens of supplements, prescription medications. He's basically doing all of this to try and make something called Blueprint, where you literally will pay $1 million, take it, and it'll just de-age back to age 18, and then just do it all over again.
Yeah.
See, this is how dinosaurs come back.
What, through period blood?
For people who think that they want to go back and try to make things like this happen, you know what I mean? Like,
you know, immortality, will it ever be a thing? Who's to say? Maybe in 1,000 years, you never know. You know what I mean? But who would want to? You know, if there was a way to de-age, I'm sure people would love that. You know what I mean? But
if you could be immortal, I don't know if I would hate it.
I have a question. Now, Glamour, you've had sex in very strange places. Now this story, you know, sex rock. Yeah. Well, sex rock was a thing, and you were the main.
Fuck rock.
Fuck rock was a thing, and you were the main suspect for that originally. By the way, I think you even admitted to it somewhere, which you may have been joking. I don't know, but there has been a couple who were caught, and this seems like a common thing. I feel like I've heard about this a lot. I'm trying to see if I've got associated images of. I'm hoping. I don't think they're loaded for some reason.
I mean, it's not that out of the realm of possibilities that a couple will like have sex.
What does this show? Okay, that shows a cat. That's not quite the story that.
I mean, Booster, am I right? You've had sex on a rock, right? That's so normal.
Outside, yeah.
That's a nice cat though.
On
there
a
you
rock.
go. See?
But that's a guy trapped in a billboard. We don't want to talk about him. But I'll just
Oh,
tell
we'll
you,
talk
because
about
you don't really want to see the visuals anyway. It's just a censored picture of a woman giving a man a blowjob on a Ferris wheel. But let me paint you a picture. It's Download Festival, which I think is in the UK, and the sun is shining. You know, there's lots of metalheads. I think it's a metal festival. They're having a lovely time. You know, Guns N' Roses are apparently about to perform, and this couple, these absolute degenerates, decide now's the time. And what better place than a Ferris wheel?
Ferris wheel.
You're not invisible up there, you know? In fact, you're probably
Yeah,
more in
that's what I'm
view.
saying, like, yeah. That's just irresponsible.
Oh, okay.
Did you do it on a Ferris wheel?
No, I didn't have it, but I'm gonna make a case here.
Oh no.
It's only because of the age of digital media and phones and such that they're being called. You can't tell me that millions of people have not done this exact thing at parks, Ferris wheels, whatever, Guns N' Roses concerts, Aerosmith concerts, you name it, people have done it. Just because somebody finally got caught because of the digital media age doesn't mean that it hasn't been happening for 100 years.
Well, I love that you're fighting for their rights, and I appreciate that. But there were children apparently at this.
Ferris wheel is outside in the light. Like, that's
no, I'm not fighting for it. I'm saying
lit up.
I'm not fighting for it. I'm saying people have always done that. It's not to me. It's just like.
I mean, you are right. You are right. People have always had sex in public in weird locations, and sometimes they're not seen. But I do think, though, from this Ferris wheel, it's like they're like little fish bowls almost, and it looks very easily spottable. Now, maybe you're right. Maybe you can't see it from standing on the ground. But the pod does come lower, you know? I don't know, because it's very there.
The problem is that like that type of stuff is geared towards children and families and.
Well, Download's a metal festival, but
it's very out in public.
Here, let me pull it up for you.
And look, I'm not approving of what they're doing. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know you're not.
I'm just saying, for the last 150 years, you don't know what our grandparents and great grandparents were up to back in those days because there were no phones and stuff. They might have been doing stuff like this on the download.
Well, this is
even
the guy.
worse.
This is a censored shot, so it is literally like a glass, and he stood up on the seat, and then she sat there having a go, you know? I mean, it's very...
see, if it wasn't clear...
Look at all these people, there's tons of people around. I think people are definitely going to be able to see. I mean, it's clear. Yeah, I mean, you know... I don't know about that.
See, if it was metal and solid and you couldn't see, that I would understand. But having it be, like, clear...
Yeah, I need to close some stuff, so you guys talk about whatever you want for a second.
That's very, like, irresponsible blowjobbing.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. Let's take the avenue that they're using. Guns N' Roses concert.
Right.
You can't tell me in the 80s to mid 90s people weren't doing crap like that in the middle of concerts.
I'm sure they were.
There, or like in the back hallways of concerts, not like just hanging out, getting blowies, doing whatever. You can't tell me that didn't happen. It was just because now we have cell phones, we have Twitter, we have Instagram. Now people are getting caught finally.
Yeah, so what you're saying is they're innocent.
The way the world
evolves. I can see where you're coming from with that. I can see that.
I see what you're saying. See what you're saying.
It's because of the fact that you can't be as discreet as you could be if it was back then without the ability of having people being able to film it and stuff, is what he's saying. I could see your point, but like I think something at that mass magnitude, we still did have newspapers. It could have ended up in their local newspaper anyway.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to debut what is Booster's segment. So he's going to be full screen for this. I'm going to change scene. You'll hear a little song and everything, Booster, and that's how we know you're ready to go. Because this is the first time we're running this segment of Booster's movie review, and apparently he loves this movie, so I'm excited to see. And actually, I'm going to watch it because apparently it's really good. All right, guys, it's time for Booster. There's going to be more intros and graphics and stuff, but I built something quite simple and ready to go. So let's just get into it. Okay, here we go. So, Booster, just announce the movie you're doing today and then go through each thing.
As you can see, movie I'm doing today, Punisher. More specifically, Punisher Warzone. This movie's special to me, all right? I'm going to tell you guys right now. I saw this movie in theaters. I went in as a hater because it wasn't Thomas Jane, because I grew up with Thomas Jane Punisher. This movie is legitimately one of the best comic book films ever made, and it got way too much hate when it came out. As a person who is right now reading the very comics that this is based off of, this got everything right. Starring Ray Stevenson from 2008, produced under Marvel Knights, one of the only 2 films by Marvel Knights, that and Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, Punisher Warzone. When the Punisher, Frank Castle, encounters the Rossetti family and accidentally kills a federal police officer, he leaves behind not only a widowed wife and an orphan daughter, but his now greatest enemy that he must now take on in one final mission before he calls it quits out of pure guilt for what he's done. This movie rules. All right? I cannot explain to you how much this movie rocks. Everything that you know about the Punisher is everything that's in this film. If you haven't seen this, I am telling you right now, don't go into it for the plot, all right? Plot sucks. In fact, we're going to get into that. But Josh, you said you have things that you have set up for this?
Yep, you're on story right now, so I want you to explain
All
what you
right.
think of the story.
So story is very simple, very basic. It's a basic. The director wanted to do a basic, no nonsense, no bullshit storyline, just straight comic book. Punisher creates Jigsaw.
Is he
Punisher
lagging for
accidentally
you,
kills a
Glammy? Yeah, you're lagging right now for some reason.
All right. Punisher accidentally kills a police officer. Punisher creates Jigsaw. Jigsaw goes after the police officer's family for money that the police officer had due to the fact that he was a mole in his operation. Punisher has to go back to work. Violence ensues. That's all you need to know about this fucking film.
Okay. Want to move on to
An
action?
hour. This movie's about an hour and 40 minutes long, and it has one of the greatest death counts I've ever seen. People actively left the theater in the first 10 minutes of this film when I saw it in theaters due to the sheer brutality of what was happening on screen.
Hey, do you want to talk
Stuff
about the
happens in
actors?
this film. Yes, Ray Stevenson excels in this role. Ray Stevenson, in my opinion, is the greatest version of the Punisher. Everybody who likes to talk about the new Punisher, John Bernthal, while he has his strong suits, he is not, in fact, the Punisher. I will show you exactly why Ray Stevenson is the Punisher.
Apparently your internet's a bit shit.
Yeah, I'll have to fix that later.
Yeah, you're fine. Just carry on.
Let me find a picture of him. This is the Punisher that they base it off of. This is who they base it off of. Now you see him right there, how his hair and everything.
Yep. Looks good.
That's the actor.
Okay.
Perfect casting. Same frame, same hair, same face, same build. Amazing acting. Now, onto the supporting actors. You got Julie Benz playing the widowed wife of the person that he shot. Julie Benz is an amazing actor. You remember her from the TV show Buffy as Darla. You may remember her from the Boondock Saints Part 2. Great actress, fine actress, great in her supporting role. Not enough of her in the movie, in my opinion, but just enough to keep it going. Doug Hutchinson, crazy as fuck in the film, plays an unhinged villain named Looney Bin Jim, brother of Jigsaw. Perfect fit for this film. Also, we have Colin Salmon. If you don't know who Colin Salmon is, I will bring him up on the screen right now, and you will recognize this motherfucker's face.
But we do show the faces of the people that are starring. Remember that? Oh shit, that's for later.
Yes, thank you. Colin Salmon is fucking amazing in this film. He plays Detective Budiansky, who is a friend of the police officer that the Punisher accidentally fired upon and killed. He's after the Punisher in this film. He ends up becoming the Punisher's ally, just like a normal comic book story. But again, that doesn't matter. What matters is the Punisher's entire atmosphere and brutality is in full display in this film.
All right, do you want to move on to the visuals after this?
Yes. Visuals. Words cannot describe how great and how much the hold on a second. I'm gonna turn this lens off.
I think maybe it's that. I don't know, something's lagging here.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Hold on, let me just change over.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever works.
Words cannot describe how well the director captured the sheer brutality and the sheer insanity of the Punisher in that when you see the bullshit that you see.
Hold on. It's coming. That's
The
something.
movie is good, but the plot sucks. Why watch the movies? Terrible acting, a lot seen and prop fuck-ups. Worth watching if you're bored, and I mean really bored. Don't watch this movie. 3 out of 10.
Are you really gonna come up to me and say that you're watching a Punisher film for plot? That's why this movie fucking rules. The plot is very simple. It's very A, B, and C. And A, B, and C equal the Punisher killing a lot of people. And the effects and the visuals in this film fucking rock. They capture the Marvel Knights comic book series in full effect with the neon lights, the symbology of the Punisher symbols, the shadows that he leaves, the echoes and trails of where he goes to make him look like the force of nature that he really is, the violence and brutality. I don't know how they did most of it. Some of it is clearly CGI. Others seem like practical effects. But when you watch this film in its entirety, you're going to come out of this thinking, damn, the Punisher is actually a very brutal universe.
Okay, you're on
How
fun
the
now.
fuck does Marvel do this?
How much fun is it?
How much fun is it?
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm a guy who likes story, but when it comes to the fucking Punisher, I don't need fucking story. All I need is set up the villain, set up what the villain does, set up the Punisher suiting up, set up the Punisher going out and killing people. That's all I fucking need, and that's exactly what this film provides. Punisher Warzone, 2008. On a scale of anger to aneurysm, this film is ass-kickingly awesome.
Shit. What do you give it?
I give it a 10 out of 10 for ass-kickingly awesome.
Holy shit. 10 out of 10,
Also,
people.
it has a great... Also, this film has an amazing soundtrack. Not only does it have an amazing, amazing original song written by Rob Zombie for it entitled Warzone. Look it up on YouTube if you want to. It also has Days of Revenge by Ramallah, which many people might know as the song that's used in a lot of martial arts music videos and military music videos now. That's where the song came from, made specifically for this film. I actually had the soundtrack, but it's gone now.
Well, Booster, ladies and gentlemen, that was, Jordan, anything else you want to say before we wrap up? Any quick summary? Just a quick summary of the movie?
This movie got way too much hate. It was underappreciated, and I'm glad that now in 2026, people are finally starting to see what they missed out on with this particular brand when they got that shit version of the Punisher in the MCU now. Fuck John Bernthal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Boosters, Blockbusters. We'll tighten it up a little bit. That was the first one. Let me hide the poster.
Yeah, that was the first one. Next week, I'm gonna bring it. Next week, we're gonna talk about. Good job. Next week, we're gonna talk about an amazing film that only has about 20 minutes of dialogue, and the rest of it is martial arts action, just throwing hands.
No, I meant you. Good job.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh shit, my camera. Hold on, wait. Carry on talking.
And if you guys know what it is, if you guys know what it is, you can guess it in chat, but I'm not going to reveal if you're right or not. But just remember that next week, martial arts film.
I'm gonna watch
20
it.
minutes dialogue, an hour and 40 minutes. Hands are thrown. Best film of 2026.
Hell yeah! I liked Obsession. Did you like Obsession at all? Did you watch that yet?
You know what? Obsession pissed me the fuck off.
Why?
Because there was only let's just talk spoilers here. There was one decent person in that movie that wasn't shit. And that one decent person goes out of their way to be nice, to try and help the piece of shit main character, exposes all the lies, and then what happens? They fucking brutally murder this person right in the same scene.
Oh, you mean the girl in the passenger seat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
everybody else in that
no
movie
good
ain't shit.
deed goes unpunished. That's how I say.
No, everybody else in that movie ain't shit. She was the only one in that movie that was actually of any common value and worth in that movie.
They were all very bad people, I'll be honest. They were all terrible people. Although we don't know really how Nikki really was, to be honest with you. We don't really know much about how Nikki really was.
And I will say this. For anybody who liked Obsession, the director's already announced he's either making a film series or a TV series. Every episode
A different person
wish by
with a
a
wish
different
below.
person.
Okay, that is awesome because I would love to see more like that. I mean, look, there are some wishes that I think won't be so bad. Like, there's a guy that wishes for money at some point. I'm not going to spoil around why that happens, but there's a guy that wishes for money and just money rains from the sky. I think it's like $1 billion or $1 million. I don't remember, but that surely there's no downside to that,
the entire idea. Yeah, he's actually said the entire idea is going to be every film or he does a TV series. Which I think he actually said he wants to do a TV series because it's easier to do episodically. It's going to be every episode a different wish by a different person. Like somebody might wish for a car, somebody might wish for somebody to die, somebody might wish, like you said, for money.
Right.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my stance on Obsession. We don't know what Nikki did before the movie and throughout it, but everybody else in that movie ain't shit. She was the only one, in my opinion, that was actually cool, and they smashed her fucking head in. And
yeah, they did smash her fucking head in.
Oof, that's
Right.
brutal.
Glammy, do we want to get on to our little sketches that we've got? Now, I went first last time.
I'll go first, but
So I need to get my wig. I have a wig for this.
okay, see, that's the thing. I wanted to go. There's multiple people in this scene, and I wanted to do all the people. I was thinking, well, how do I do all the people? So I tried to make it where they're visual people. Okay.
Okay, well, you have to make it so it's good for audio listeners too. So basically, guys, what we're going to do is me and Glammy have a sketch prepared, and you have to guess the movie. So we have like background, we have like stuff, we have like a small script, and we can't say things that instantly give it away, like characters' names or things like that. We can only really say random shit. You can be a main character, really. You just can't be very much obvious.
Okay, I'm trying.
All right, are you ready? Do we have a?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
This is my. Can you hear the song? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I can
That's
hear
what
it.
you wanted it 20. Okay. Okay. So. Okay.
I want to get my wig.
All right.
You go ahead.
Okay. This is the person. Okay. Hang on. Okay. I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it. Okay, then hang on. Then we got this other one that comes in and goes, go forth, I will back thee. And then the other one says, do you bite your thumb at us, sir? I do bite my thumb, sir, but I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. Do you quarrel, sir? No, sir. And for you as good as no men better than you. And then, I'm going. They said, but if you do, sir, for you I serve a good as man as you. No better. Yes, man, say better. Here comes our kinsman. Better. You lie. Okay. Oh, there's a car involved. They're at the gas station. Okay. And then this guy comes in. And then he's at the, and there's like this dark and seriousness, like, and there's like, he goes, then he says, I forget what he says. He says, I know this. He says, put your swords, grab your swords away. And then he says,
Somebody might have guessed it. Is it Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Can't guess
Yes.
it till it's done. Is it done?
Yes,
No,
congratulations, Johnny Big Balls.
I'm still going.
We have to do it after. But yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
No,
not
it's okay.
used to the format. I just saw it was being guessed
that's okay.
in chat.
It's
And
Carry on,
But
Glammy.
this is where this one says, I do keep the peace. That's what this one, and this one goes, peace. I hate peace. All men, as I hate all, and thee. Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death. And then this one goes, yeah. Yay! Yay! Okay, I said yay.
What? Yeah, it's done.
yay!
Yes, yay!
All right, let me make sure my camera thing works. Okay, right.
Said
Okay, I
yay.
switched scene for mine. Okay, so you're gonna have to watch from the YouTube. But let's get this show on the road. Let's see if this works. I don't know if any of this is gonna work, but I'm just gonna crack it out, and we'll see what happens. Honestly, at this point. Okay, let me make sure my thing is done. Okay, my hair's very messy, guys. This wig is not good. I'll be honest. Okay. Why's my green screen not on? Is it on? Oh, it is. I need to turn the camera. Okay, let me switch scene. I'm gonna have to prepare a little second because I think I need to
You have
turn
full
the
screen
camera
yourself 'cause
probably.
I'm still full screen.
No, you're right. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I need my controls. 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm just grabbing my controls, but don't guess it already because that would break my heart. I think I closed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know that we were supposed to guess. We weren't supposed to guess.
No,
I just
it's
saw
fine. It's
in
fine.
chat,
What was the
and
movie that the Glammy did?
apologize
Don't worry,
sincerely.
it's all right.
What was the movie the Glammy did?
Williams Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, okay. Lovely. Very nice. Well, guys, what do you think? Dubs or L's for Glamy's? Don't be mean. Okay, be nice. You tried. It was lovely. I liked the Lego people. That was sweet. Okay. Oh my god, my fucking overlay is off. Okay, here we fucking go. Right, so today we are composing something dignified, something tasteful, something about death. Let's see. What keys shall I press here? Oh dear. Okay, right. Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bit much, bit much. Something lighter, I think. Something lighter. Let's see. What have I got here? What have I got here? Okay. Ah, lovely. People can eat cheese to this. Oh, it's lovely. I like that. It needs more violence. It needs more violence. Okay, let's get back into the think tank. Okay, yes, dishonor, betrayal, extremely rude letter. Okay, no, too angry. Something fun, I think. Let's try something fun, and I may miss a note here because I'm pretty shit at piano. Not really, I'm pretty great, actually. I'm actually world-renowned, just to say. Let me see. Oh, fuck, missed a note. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm fucking botching this shit. Okay, well, that is fucking catchy. Look at these little bastard keys go. Okay, last one. Last one. Here we go. Okay, what the fuck is that? I didn't write that. Who is Elise? What the fuck is this piece? Oh, okay. Okay, one more! One more! One more! Oh, brilliant. This piano is haunted by fucking Germans. Okay, fine. Opera. Something delicate. Something feminine. Let me try this one. Good God, okay. Just give the woman whatever she fucking wants, queen whatever. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna take up painting. I'm taking up painting. Okay, cut. Can you guess the movie?
Oh,
I need to
you
address.
said
cool.
death at the beginning of it, so I think it was Amadeus, wasn't it?
Damn right. You're damn right it was
Really?
Amadeus. You're damn right
Yeah,
it was
because-
fucking
I always thought
Mozart.
Mozart.
Yeah, because
It wa-
Mozart was killed in the movie.
Yeah, he
so
played
he said, I want to
some-
do something with death.
I need to hide my piano. Hold on. I need to hide my piano, and then I need to find
I
my...
love how the piano popped up during Boosters.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was
thing.
funny.
That was
You know,
funny.
I actually coded a real piano that I can use, and it took me really long, and it's missing some notes for some reason, but... I can play whatever on this little keyboard. It's pretty cool.
That is so cool.
You know, I'm fucking maestro over here. I'm actually fucking playing
That's
that
so
one at least.
cool.
That is
But
cool, I think.
yeah, I've got a little piano
So that
built
was
into the
really
show.
you playing?
No, some of those were pre-scripted.
Oh, okay.
I can't fucking play those, but
I
they're
was gonna
missing
say.
notes for some reason. I don't know why, but it was
You know, like, you
Amadeus. It was Amadeus. Oh, I should do that movie next. Someone said something in the chat that makes me really want to do that movie next time.
You should do Big one day. Use that keypad thing and reenact the scene from Big.
Oh,
where
yeah,
he's
where
playing
he's
the piano. Where he's
stepping
playing
on
this. Yeah, and he's playing. He and the other guy are playing chopsticks on the
Chopsticks.
giant piano on the ground.
Yeah, well, Amadeus
Yeah.
is a great movie. You know, it's worth a watch. It's definitely in the top 100 movies, I think. So give it a watch. Amadeus is good. Punisher's good, and whatever. What is it? Romeo and Juliet.
This one-
Okay, that Romeo and Juliet
William
movie
Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Hey,
with DiCaprio
that
is
was
weird.
An
That is a
amazing
weird movie.
I love that movie. I love the fact that they made it modernized at the time period. Well, modern for the time
I was forced to
period,
watch
and then
that.
Out of, I love that movie so
The one with
fucking much.
DiCaprio,
That
I
one
was
of my
forced
favorite.
to watch the
Yes.
DiCaprio one. I'm going to be honest.
I forced my man to watch it too. I love that movie.
I don't like it
Every
at
time,
all.
every time I see that movie and I see his homeboy, I just think of that's that motherfucker.
Well,
on
they
Lost
have
who
guns in
shot-
it, right?
Who shot
Yeah.
who shot Michelle Rodriguez's character.
But they have like on the guns it says sword, which I thought was really
Yeah,
cool.
so-
So when you say draw up your sword,
It's a
like,
gun.
they would draw the
Yeah, the
gun.
gun.
but
Yeah, it's
still a
weird. It's
sword.
very
I thought
backwards.
it was so cool. I like the fact that like John Leguizamo played an amazing Prince of Cats. I love that movie so fucking
let me-
much.
let me find that
Well,
actor, actually.
guys, by the way, I am creating myself my Bush costume. That, you know, we hit the goal on the Bush costume. I'm making
Oh,
it
yeah,
myself.
yeah.
I'm not buying one. I had a really cool idea that I found, and I'm gonna fucking make it. It's gonna be hopefully really good. Hopefully, I'll have it ready tomorrow or day after. But I think I can have it ready for tomorrow. So I'm gonna
Will it
be a
as
Bush
peak as the puppet?
tomorrow. I didn't have much
Maybe?
time to go over
There you
to
go.
plan my segment for today's show, so I kind of rushed it. It took me like an hour to do the piano stuff,
There you go, Glammy. Him.
which was
Harold
annoying.
Perrineau. That's what I think of when I see Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio.
This is Mercutio. He played
yeah,
Mercutio.
that motherfucker in Lost. A piece of shit.
Mercutio?
Not to summon Twiggy in here, but yeah,
He
that's what I think
made
of.
An amazing Mercutio. He did so fucking good. I loved his performance.
I was
so
forced
much.
to watch that for school, believe it or not.
For
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, they made us watch it in
Oh.
school. Yeah, it was really weird. I didn't like it. I think maybe because I was
used
forced to watch it is why I
so
didn't like
much
it even
that
more.
I used to watch it so much to the point where I could quote it. I can't anymore because it's been so long. But like I used to, it was like a every night movie for me. Like I loved that movie so much.
Well, Glammy, what is your favorite movie? I've never asked you that. I'm actually curious.
That's one of them.
But
Star
what's your
Wars, the
favorite of
Star
all
Wars
time? Which one?
beginning ones. All time?
Yeah, all time favorite movie.
I don't know. It's like
You
music.
don't have
It's
one?
hard to
Okay.
choose. There's so many that you like.
Yeah, I couldn't name a favorite
know?
song. I'll be honest. I really can't. Booster, have you got a favorite movie?
Of all time, probably The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. If we're talking contemporary,
that's a good
probably
movie.
Tenet. If we're talking
Figures you would
2015's
know what
Mad
my
Max
favorite
Fury
one.
Road. 2000s would probably be hell, I'd have to think about that one actually. 90s would be Reservoir Dogs probably.
Okay.
80s.
Oh, I love Reservoir Dogs.
actually
Mr.
like
Pink and
that one.
everything. Oh, it's great. I love Steve Buscemi in that so
Steve
much.
Buscemi is so
Yes.
good. Yeah.
What a delight. What a fucking
And then
delight.
Bruce Willis was in that one too. Yeah, with the watch.
He was in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, Pulp
Was that
Fiction.
not the Reservoir? Oh, that wasn't Reservoir.
Oh
no,
my
Reservoir
God.
Dogs. Reservoir
Wait
Dogs
for
was
it.
almost all.
Was he in that one?
Wait for it. Oh god,
that-
this is an
Here's a
interesting one.
prediction. I predict Glammy quits Wild, and then Josh is told he can only have one co-host, and he picks Booster. Then what? Josh
Then
will
I think
always
alright.
choose Boosty Boy.
at least let me
I
have the
think
job.
we should be given a chance to do this show for at least a week. I would love that before anything's done. You know, let us fucking set into our little seats and have a little go of it, and we'll see how it goes. Okay.
I just look. It
but-
doesn't matter how it goes. Like I love being.
Yeah,
I loved being on Wild too, but like I'm not.
She's tainted
I
it for
don't
you.
trust her anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. And it's like I really, I wanna have fun, I wanna enjoy I don't wanna be on a show with somebody I don't trust like that, and the way
No.
she treated me yesterday, I don't wanna work with someone like that, so
Did
whatever happens
anyone
to me, happens to me.
did anyone stand up for you to like, or talk to her about it and like give their perspective? Because I feel like she was
Yeah,
doing
I
a
mean,
bit much. I'll be honest.
Booster did, and then it came out on Fluff, and then, like, Wonder Woman tried to spin more shit,
Did
and then,
Xylee say
like,
anything about it?
they were fair about it. N not on panel, I don't think. She might have gave some, perspective in, Maine, but I don't wanna speak
Well,
for her, I don't
Xylie's
know.
giving you shit for making up with Booster, which I don't get why that's a problem. Why can't you make up with someone? Why should you be criticized for
Well,
making
Wonder
up with
Woman did
somebody and
too.
being like letting bygones be bygones? Yeah, what? But
Because remember
why would you get shit for that? It doesn't matter what happened, how bad it was. If you can get over it, who cares? In my opinion.
Well, because remember when I talked to you in the chat, I think I had chatted to you before I jumped up here to help you out. I was saying something about like I was mad at him because of what he said. And then you said, surely you could get over that. And I was like, I didn't want to. And then find out that he
I
was on the
predict
show. I was
Granny
upset.
cries to Brantley and gets a new show after Josh picks Booster. WW deserves a better co-host. Oh well, another host snaked by Granny.
I didn't snake anyone, but thank you.
Yeah, I don't
I
think you can
actually
call
was
this
treated
particular one
deplorably, but
snaking
that's
per
okay.
se.
You can, if you want to be that nasty of a human that you want to like have the take that I snaked her out, that's your problem.
Somebody has
I'll be
a
back in a
message for you
second,
in
guys. I
chat,
need to get a
Glammy.
drink. I
Somebody
am
who's very partial to
dehydrated.
the situation.
Like I really tried to be as supportive with her as possible, and the way she turned around, and it was just the way she tried to defend herself with it, the way she tried to like instead of
Let's see here.
it was the way she went about it for me that just shows that if I work with her and she gets mad at me, she's gonna try spinning shit. The fact that I feel like I was
Glammy,
being set up
Glammy,
for
she
the
tried to pull the
time.
same stuff on me. Don't let it get to you. From a very close source on Wild in chat saying that. So
Well,
yeah,
thank
you're not
you.
alone.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think basically the bottom line could have been that she lost bus. She didn't. She thinks that she's got to cut me out of it so that she could hold on to Wild because she didn't want to lose Wilds because I was on there. I just don't want to. I don't want to work with somebody like that. I just don't. I'm
I
sorry.
say leave her to her own devices. Sink or swim.
I mean, I'm sure she'll be fine. I mean, the show goes on, everybody's replaceable. I absolutely get that. But I'm not tearing down my mental state for somebody else. I'm just not doing it. And I didn't appreciate how she treated me. And I don't want to work with somebody like that. And I just
That's
feel
fair and
that I'm
respectable.
justified in that. So whatever happens to me, happens to me.
And I will say, watching Wild, it did happen to Lucifina. She's in chat actually right now talking about it, and she's telling the truth. It did happen. I watched it in real time.
Yeah, I didn't really watch Wild that much, so I didn't know the ins and outs
She
of what was going on that show.
Wonder
But
Woman managed to get.
I do remember that when she got mad at Lucifina, that she almost outed her personal shit on live because of the
Wonder.
fact that she was mad at her and she felt backed in a corner, which I thought was
Let's put it
fucked
this
as
way,
hell.
Glammy. Let's put it this way. Wonder Woman successfully ran off 2 separate interns and her own co-host who helped her build Wild up when she had nobody, and now she's doing it to you. So you see, there's a common variable here in the situation on Wild, and it's not you. It's
Well,
somebody.
I mean, and that's fine, but like, I don't think the 2 interns, I don't think she ran them off. They ended up getting placed somewhere else because
No, they
there
quit.
was a hole. Who?
Melons quit. Did Lucifina? Did she not?
Oh, I thought you meant Murph and Tater because they were doing
No,
fine. They just got
no. She had.
they got placed at different shows because there was different spots that needed them.
No, Melons and another. There was Melons and there was
The
another.
Fox person? Was there a Fox person?
I'm not sure, but I know there was
I can't
Melons
remember
and
her
another
name.
female, and Wonder Woman
I'm back.
successfully managed to make
Ali.
them rage quit and
Yeah.
leave.
It was Ali as
No, I
well.
mean, and that's
Yeah, Ali.
that's what it is. Allie. Okay, yeah. Like
And then
I
Lucifina.
mean,
So it's not you.
yeah. At this point,
Oh,
call me a
one
snake.
sec.
I don't care. It's how I feel about it. I didn't appreciate the way she treated me and the fact that she pulled all kinds of shit that wasn't even true or tried to get these gotcha moments that weren't even real and then set me up for the time because as far as I knew it was 2. She even put it in the host chat that it was 2. Like
Well, I do agree. Wonder Woman didn't run Ali off. It was actually more Lucitina and her had an argument, and then she got a bit in her feels, and then she was criticized somewhere else, and then she quit. I think Ali should have stayed. Ali was a great addition to the show. I actually really liked Wild with the three of them, and I think the best version of Wild, to be honest, in my opinion, was with Lucifina, Wonder Woman, and Ali.
I remember I was actually present in the voice chats and everything during the Melons era, and I can definitely say I think Wonder Woman played a huge part in that because there was a lot going on back then involving Wonder Woman and Melons and the OBS and the way the show was ran, and they did not get along at all. And then Melons eventually finally just was like,
Yeah.
I'm done. So
Well,
I
I
think
already know how it feels to be on a show with somebody that I don't like, and that
Well, so you,
grudging to go on the
wait.
show.
So now you've decided that you don't like her at all now, from one
the way
sort of
that she
thing?
tried to spin it, and then when she was mad, she tried to like get these gotcha moments with like spinning things that I've told her. She spun it into something else. I told her I was trying to mend the bridge with Booster. That was it. That was the only thing I was
Yeah.
like nervous about, because I was very upset when I found out that he was on the show. Even Kelly Vinskater put it in the side chat about my face because I was very upset and I was
Wow.
concerned about it. And I told her that I wanted to try mending the bridge, and she spinned it like I was afraid that I was going to get kicked off the show, which wasn't even true.
Well,
That's not true at all. Like I just wanted to mend it, and then she tried to spin it like I was trying to do things to sabotage her, and it's like that's not true.
Well, it is good content when you fight, though, and the people like that. And people were actually telling you to not end the stream on the weekend because they were so into the fact that you
I
were,
understand
you
that.
know, arguing, and they loved it. And they were like, oh, some of them didn't even care you were looping it to a point. They were like, okay, just fucking, we want the show to carry on. Don't end it. Sort this out on stream. Don't talk off stream. Sort this out on stream. Have you talked to her since you were off stream that day? Also, I want to say real
Nope.
quick before you answer, thank you, Huge Ass. Really appreciate you. Thank you for
Thank
the
you,
7
Gareth.
months
Thank
of
you,
membership
appreciate
on Lolcow Wild. And thank you,
Thank you,
Lolcow Wild, Lolcow Crypt. And thank you,
Yeah.
by the way, for your pay pig. And I'm actually going to bring up the little pay pig
Aw,
thing
thank
to give you a
you,
little
Huge
shout
Ass.
out. Thank you. Yeah, you
Yeah,
carry on.
I haven't talked to her since. Have no intention of. Once she said, like, when I saw her take when she was mad at Lucy and then tried to take something seriously personal that Wonder Woman had told her out of nowhere just to like make her look bad. And then yesterday she tried to do that with me, even though it wasn't like that.
So
because
so
of
you don't think there's any
Booster.
way past
She
this,
tried
though?
to spin it. I'm not working on a show that I'm not happy on. I'm not doing it. I've done it already.
So you're down in the dumps about this. Glammy, I think you can work it out. I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
if
Wonder
you-
Woman's
if
had some reflection overnight. You don't know. Maybe she still has the animosity. I don't know. But maybe she'll come into this stream and she'll be like, look, maybe I was a bit much. You know, maybe we can sort this out. Maybe we can work this out. You know?
The way she moves, the way she continuously moves when she gets upset, this seems to be the pattern of how she moves, and I just don't want to be a
I
part
think you
of
should
that.
try and talk it out.
Why?
Because you can't. Because you giving up, I feel like, plays into her thing that you only care about Crypt. And I know that wasn't true. I know that
That's
wasn't
not
true, but it plays
And
into that point.
That's not true. And to be honest with you, I feel like if I do leave Wild and Keem says that I feel like what Kelly said, if Keem did say choose, and I'm sure he
Wait.
would choose Booster, it's okay.
Did she say she wanted you
If-
gone?
no,
Is
no,
that
if they
true?
did- If they did that, I would just leave. I'd be like, no.
Wait, so
Like,
apparently-
it really has
You've been
nothing
here
to do with
first.
Crypt. It really, honestly, has nothing to do with
Sweet
Crypt.
Tea
It
says you
really
talked it out
doesn't.
on Fluff, and apparently you guys were okay.
No, we weren't okay. I told her at the end I left. I said, go
That's-
fuck yourself, Wonder Woman. I told her I didn't want to talk to her. I
That's
didn't
what I
talk
fought
to
with
her
her
for
too.
yesterday.
I fought
Yeah,
with her on fluff too.
Nope.
I need to fix the avatars on that spotlight.
The
I
way
think.
she moves and the way she is when she's mad, it is a pattern. I'm not working with somebody like that. I'm all set. I don't care what happens to me. I'm here for
Okay, but you're
fun.
doing today at least.
I'm not working with a person that I don't trust
today?
like that.
But today, you're going on later today.
Yeah, I've already told
Yeah.
you. I was gonna
Okay,
yell
so
at her.
you're
Like,
talking
she
like you're never going to
deserves me
talk to her
tell
again.
to her face that she sucks, but like, you know.
I don't think. I don't know.
I'm not doing another show that I hate. I'm just not
Well,
doing
you didn't
it.
hate the show until she fucking brutalized
I didn't.
you.
I put so much effort into it, and I was so happy with her. I kept trying to tell her, dude, I understand your controversy. I'm not leaving you for that. I got you. I was trying so hard to build her up, and I would call her out, sure, but like in the end, I had her back about it. I was so supportive to her, and then for her to turn around and try to frame everything like it's my fault, and like I said, the way that she said with Lucifina, where she tried to out something really personal to her because she was mad. Now she tried to do it to me, even though she spun it in a way it wasn't the way it was at all.
Hugh
That's
says,
a pattern, and I'm not dealing with that.
Hugh Joss, our lovely pay pig, says Glammy didn't hate Wild until she got Crypt. Again, I think it was more until that argument.
It was until that argument because I was super happy with Wonder Woman.
And actually, that's true. That's what Glammy told me behind the scenes. Glammy told me behind the scenes that she was super happy doing Wild. She really liked Wonder Woman. Next thing you know, there's a weekend stream and they are fighting. And then
that she fucking set me up too for the time. She set me up. She set me up because she didn't say anything, and I'd fallen asleep, and then all of a sudden she changes the time to go, and then throws me under the bus like it's all my fucking fault.
Right.
I'm not dealing with somebody like that. Like, clearly she's trying to make it so that I get off the show. So it's like, fine, go. I'm not
only does she do that,
I don't want to be with.
Not only does she do that, but then she drops personal conversations that they had together to try and win the argument by saying, Glammy, weren't you the one who also said that you didn't want to work with me because you're afraid you might lose the
I didn't even mean to click that.
Gay op alert?
Yeah, it's not a gay op. It's not a gay op. It's not a gay op.
I'm a snake.
It was a misclick, I swear.
Yes, I am a snake. I'm a Slytherin.
It was a misclick, I swear.
Because I don't want to work with somebody that I don't feel comfortable with. That's not snake behavior. That's like she treated me like shit.
It was very loud as well, yeah.
Completely supportive to her. I told her that I was willing to work with her through controversies, through all that shit. And for her to throw me under the bus the way she acted towards me, no thank you.
Granny is super happy on Wild, yet shows up late multiple times because she oversleeps.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered to stream on the weekends. Face it, you don't care about the Wild fans.
Can I explain this? Let me explain, Glammy. Hold on.
No, you can't explain
No,
this.
I'm explaining what happened on the weekend. So on the weekend, me and Glammy were told to go live, and we were actually talking about going live, but we couldn't do a plan. We were trying to come up with an idea, and I was like, oh, I got some things I got to do first. But then we got a call, and we had to go live. We did that. But then Wonder Woman's holding that against her some reason, and it wasn't even really our choice.
I was trying to be there all the time. It's just, the thing is 10 o'clock. If it was like 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning, I would have just stayed up to do the show and then go to sleep after. I tried to do that for a while too, so that I could stay up all the way through, but I couldn't reach the 10 before my body just quit and fell asleep. So by the time I would get to like maybe 20 minutes before the show would go, and then I'd try to go to sleep early, but I'm a night owl. I always have been. You are going to believe whatever you want. Go believe it. I'm not asking you to believe anything different. You want to believe I'm a snake? Believe I'm a snake. You want to believe whatever you believe. I'm not here to change your mind. It just is.
Incoming.
I have enjoyed you two together, but I can't help but notice the similarities. Didn't you make the fish game thing all yourself for Wild? Unfortunately, I think it's due to her drinking again.
Yeah, she makes a lot of games for Wild, and I don't want to personally do those kind of games here. I'm being honest.
And that vampire one, I made the whole quiz book, the diary thing I put a lot of effort into that.
You did.
And then those ideas were mine, and then she would add to the ideas that I had. Like,
Glammy, I'm gonna tell you how it is, all right? Wonder Woman knows that she needs a co-host, and she hates that. She tried to do Wild on her own before. It failed. Lucifina had to bail her out. She got on bus.
Hold that thought, Booster. Hold that thought. My darling boy.
Glammy saying WW exposed a private conversation is pretty hypocritical, considering her past deeds of posting Yo Mama's DMs. And Glammy being late, or no showing, is what she has done going back to FC1.
Wow, I'm speechless.
fair
I'm never
argument.
speechless. This is
That's a
unprecedented.
That's a
Nope.
sincere, fair argument.
I exposed the DMs between me and your mama because I was trying to explain about how he was treating me behind the scenes and no one was listening and they didn't believe me. So I proved it. And I was in the back when I was talking to yo mama. He literally told me no one's going to give a shit after I told him to stop talking to me like that. And I said, oh. And then I exposed it, and then they started talking to me. I'm like, well, they do now,
That's a fair
buddy.
argument.
I understood some of those
But
words, not together, but separately. Yes.
as
You've
I was
lost me.
saying, Wonder Woman hates the fact that she
You've
needs a
lost me.
co-host. She had to have one with Lucifina in order to have Wild succeed. She hated that.
Oh.
She ended up leaving Wild to go to Bus, thinking that she made it. She lasted there probably a month, less than a month, and then King flat out told all three of them, "You guys suck. You're going back to Wild, and you're staying on Wild." And what does she do? She breaks sobriety and then starts attacking you out of nowhere because she thinks that she doesn't need a co-host when she actually does, and she's insecure in her own talentless nature. She does not need to have anybody hang out with her. She needs to just sit there and flounder and just
She does
flop around and
flounder.
see
That is
until
great.
she learns to swim. But she doesn't need you there to have her back because, quite frankly, the show was failing until you showed up and started helping her out, and that's the sincere truth. I was on the outside, and everybody was saying this show is so much better when Glamy's on it with Wonder Woman instead of Wonder Woman by herself.
I mean,
that's the sincere thing.
Look,
I mean, she struggled on Bus. I mean, she struggled.
I'm
talking about Wild.
I put
Yeah, I
a lot
know.
of my heart and soul into the LCU. And I put my heart and soul into the LCU to the point where I taxed out my mental health. I'm not putting myself through that again. Whatever happens, if I get fired, if I lose everything, it's fine. I've made peace with it. That's my point. But I refuse to do a show with somebody that I'm not happy with. And the way she moved and the way she treated me yesterday is, again, part of the patterns in how she is when she's angry, and I'm not going through it. I'm not doing a show that I'm upset being on. And
But maybe you can work it out, though. No, that's what I'm trying to understand, and I get that you have been through so much. Well, I get that. But sometimes you have to work through things. I mean, you can maybe work through it.
I've done it. I've worked through so much shit. I finally got to a place where I'm happy.
I get that, but you're going to have arguments on other shows.
And then she fucked it up, and now I don't want to put myself through any more.
But listen, you've had this whole disagreement. What if she comes back today and she's more gentle and she's more like, you know what, it was a bit much? If she's not like that, I understand. But if she comes today and she wants to discuss it and work it out, and she's not being, what's the word? Accusatory.
So she gets mad at me again and then does it all over again? She does this all the time. She says she's sorry, and then she turns around, and then she tries to double down on the thing that she said she was sorry for.
And it's past behavior with other co-hosts as well. Lucifina is even in chat right now saying she did the same thing with me.
Look, I'm a fully formed male human with all the correct and appropriate human appendages, and I just think this is a classic misunderstanding. Okay, you didn't see a message, and now she's mad.
Yeah, but
I think that's all there is to it, and she went too far. That's what obviously is happening. If you put all the facts together, you can see that it's a misunderstanding, and I don't see what the fucking issue is.
I'm sure. No, it's bigger than that because it's like.
Well, it is now that she approached you like that.
Well, that's my point. Like, before, when I was late or whatever, she would, understood whatever. I understood why she was mad. I took a punishment for it. We worked it out. Not a problem. But now, all of a sudden, on a weekend, when she changed the time on me last fucking minute that I didn't see, and now all of a sudden she's trying to pull it, things that she's trying to twist. She's trying to throw me under the bus, make me look like a horrible person. Like, I'm not doing it. I've given my heart and my soul to this universe. Okay.
Understandable.
Okay, well, Yuji says
if I'm on a show with somebody that I'm not happy with, and
yeah,
I do not like her anymore, I'm all done.
We get that. On to a new point. Yuji says, Keem will force your hand because it was entertainment. You'll be forced to work with Wonder Woman or you'll be out. And I know very well that he pushed you off of this, and he'll force you onto that. I think they're saying you're going to lose this and be on that because the fighting is what people want to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine if that happens. Like, I don't want that to happen, but if it does, it's fine. Like, I've literally made peace with this. Whatever happens, if I end up losing a host role, if I get fired, I've literally have made peace with this. I do not
Oh,
want to do a show
no.
with her.
Oh no. Very important message from the lovely, wonderful Sweetie, who says, I think Fupa is coming over here with some sort of receipts. Okay, well, that's concerning. I'd like to not
Alright,
have that
let's
happen,
check it
but
out.
if she'd love to, by all means. I don't have an issue with her personally. I've never had an issue with Fupa.
I'm super stressed out with shit in my personal. I just don't need anything more to add to it. I just don't.
What's the receipt about? This situation?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe it is. Well, she's not here yet, guys. Is she on her way? I guess Sweet Tea is multi-viewing those shows and is telling us what's going to happen.
Let's see.
I would click into fire, but I don't really want to be honest.
I'll take the blow.
Yeah, you take the blow. I ain't watching that. Not now. Not at this hour.
What happened this
Not at this
weekend.
ungodly hour. You won't catch me watching fire. Oh, here we go. Another lovely one.
Granny not happy with YM. Quits. Granny not happy with Pesci and Murph. Quits. Granny
Nope,
not
that was
happy
my
with
husband.
Josh. Quits again. Granny
That was
not
my
happy
husband
with
who told
Wonder
me.
Woman. Quits. I see a pattern.
It's not exactly. Well,
There's
yeah.
YM pushed me to the point of like my mental state was wrecked, and I pushed myself to do that show because
Why
I
is he
loved
not back
Kit.
yet? Sorry, different point. Carry on.
So that's why that, and I was on there for a really long time while I didn't like that show. I was on there. I did that show for a very long time while I was not happy, and I pushed through it and pushed through it. And then he pushed points on my situation that I was not happy with to the point where it fucked up my mental. That's why I left that. The whole situation was Josh, my husband, told me I was done and told me to go. I was more willing to do that show than I'm willing to put myself, the cash show, more than I'm willing to put myself on Wild.
Right.
Because I'm all done pushing myself when I know that my body is saying no.
Yes.
And that situation yesterday, the way she treated me, and you guys can call me a snake, you can hate me, I don't care. I'm doing what is best for myself where I don't usually.
Oh, Jaded Take says,
I respect
I'm
that.
so tired of hearing how stressed you are with your personal. The rest of us take time off when we have IRL shit to deal with. Well, you know.
Well, don't ask me.
Incoming. 1 second.
Wild didn't fail.
Question I
Booster stopped talking at your ass. Wild is just as good as all the other small shows, and it's better than Alpha and a handful of
Yeah, that's
others.
true. I'll give you that.
Lucy is saying Wonder Woman didn't run her off.
No, that's not what happened.
Nice try.
I don't
Nice
think.
try.
Is Lucy in the chat? Someone said she was, but
Lucy-
I don't
Lucy
believe
said-
that's
Lucy
what
was
saying-
happened.
Lucy was
mean,
saying that she was doing the same pattern with Glammy that she was doing to Lucifina.
Is Lucy in the
when
Discord?
she
I'd,
was-
I'd love to get her opinion, take, whatever. I don't know if
Yeah,
she's in
I
the
don't
server
know.
or not, but if she
She's
is, if
in-
Lucy,
she's in-
if you want to come up,
just-
please do. I'd love to hear
She's in,
your.
she's in the YouTube chat.
What's right and wrong
What's her
here
name?
is like everyone's like twist what exactly is right and wrong. Like I could stand up for myself for the end of the world and I'm still gonna be wrong. Like it doesn't matter.
But as far as I'm aware, it wasn't Wonder Woman that ran her off. As far as I'm aware, from what I
I've
was
never watched it, so I
told,
didn't
but
know.
what I was told was not from the horse's mouth. So at the end of the day, it could be
Yeah,
wrong.
I don't know what happened to that. I just know that I supported her. I was very happy with her up until yesterday, and
There's shit right there.
all sad.
Wonder Woman did have a fucking meltdown, though, I'll be honest. And look, Wonder Woman, she cries a lot, she complains a lot, and mostly because she's underperforming. I mean, she complains about the fact that she... Wait, is the stream offline or something? Let me just check. I'm pretty sure it's fine, but I'll double check. Lolcow,
Mhm.
Crypt. Are we good? I think we're good.
I
I can-
think so.
I'm watching it now.
watching
and
it
it's
right
fine.
now.
Yeah, I'm watching it right
It's
now.
fine to me.
Maybe it's just a
Yeah.
refresh? Oh no,
I don't know.
I'm live. Oh no, it is fine. Okay, it's fine. Stream is up. It must have dipped for a second for no reason at all. Maybe I'll investigate that. Are we on ultra fast delay or something? I'll fix it for tomorrow anyway, along with a lot of other things I have to fix and create.
Ugh.
But, Wonder Woman, I think
What?
she's been very upset lately. She's had the knockbacks were bust. She's had a lot of knockbacks, and she's, very...
And I was in her
And
corner.
I feel like
for
she
it.
always cries to herself about it and is like, I should have done better, but, you can't
Yeah,
really.
I was
You can only
in full
try.
support
She
of
tried
her.
her best.
I was
I mean,
in-
come on now.
I was in full support of her. You know, but the way she treated me yesterday, just
Okay, Tiffany,
it's just.
you can take a
And
day
then
off. That's
the people
disgusting.
tell me
I'll
like
be-
the
I'll be there.
freaking what this other person, Glammy, has. What is your obsession with Josh? I don't have an obsession with Josh.
It's not an obsession. So what I believe in a good casting for a show, and I think you should work with people that you want to work with. For example, Jaffe, I was unsure about at first, but I was like, you know what? He's an interesting guy. I like him. I'll give it a try. Really loved it. Loved the show with Jaffe. Loved the show with Xylee. What other shows have I done? I think those are the two main
Fire,
ones
you
either
did by
way.
yourself.
Oh, Fire by myself. Love that with myself. Bus with Sweet Tea. Well, I love Sweet Tea now, but it didn't go so well at the time. I'll be honest. Me and Sweet Tea had some problems. I'll be
Sure,
honest.
you
But
guys
me and
worked
Sweet
it
Tea are
out.
cool now, right? Sweet Tea. I hope she says yes.
Yeah.
But I
go
don't
ahead
have a
and say
bushy
it.
ass. I want to make that very clear.
I'm gonna go ahead
And
and say it.
before you say this, Boost, before you go ahead, hold that thought. You know, I think it's fair that you want to work with who you want to work with, and you should be given that opportunity. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to work with someone, you can just fucking quit at the end of the day. I mean, everything is a self-choice. Everything's a choice.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this, and this is my personal opinion. The problem that you're having with Wonder Woman is her alcoholism.
Oh.
I don't
When
know
she
that.
went sober,
Yes!
for like those 4 months, she and Lucy got along great. Lucy left for other reasons that had nothing to do with Wonder Woman, but they were getting along great. Wonder Woman was a changed person. She was even at fat camp,
Craven.
refusing to have alcohol. And how great was she? And then the moment she loses buzz, she gets drunk that one night, and then starts. And you know what it is with an addiction like alcoholism. You break once thinking, oh, it's just a bad rough night. I'm having one drink. Next thing you know, it's every single stream, every single night you're getting wasted. Now, what is she doing to you now? She's coming up.
I don't want to.
You know, she's not stupid. She's not stupid. She just has bad luck when it comes to thinking. Okay! She's a
That's my
drunk!
personal opinion.
Okay, she's not. I don't think she's an
Oh my
alcoholic.
God, Josh. No,
She's not an alcoholic.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to like.
Fuck it, let's do it, Glammy. Fuck you, you drunk bitch! Fucking drown in your fucking alcohol. Cunt!
She's a grown woman. If
I'm
she
not.
wants to drink, she can drink. It doesn't matter to me. But like, it's just the fact
Me
that
neither, really.
I don't know.
Me neither.
I
I'll be
don't know.
honest.
I've put so much of my heart into this.
Well, again, but you said that same phrase again. You know, try new points.
I don't know
You
what
can't
else
repeat
you
yourself
want
the
me
same
to
points.
say.
Well, exactly. So don't. I'm being honest. Like no one wants
No,
to hear the
that's fine, I'm
same
not
the same
lying.
sentence like 12 times.
And I get that.
There's a lot what you said about 12 times, and we're done with those ones. But if you have a new thought, that's fine. I'm not being mean. I'm just being real because we have to.
I'm just
Not
frustrated.
loop. And I get it. When you're frustrated, you may loop, and that's okay. You know, sometimes we all loop. It is what it is, but just saying. I'm not trying to annoy you, by the way. If I am,
No,
that's
you're fine.
wonderful, but I'm not
I
trying
appreciate
to.
you're trying to. Yeah, because
Just
I
keep things
appreciate that,
fresh
'cause
and
I
interesting
do.
for the audience.
When something
yeah.
bothers me, it goes around in circles in my head and it ends up falling out my face.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Whatever happens, fucking happens. I can't wait for Wild today. I'm very excited for it. Who's
Well,
this? I have my
absolutely.
camera disabled right now.
Hello,
I mean, my
Mr. Phantom.
non-video
Hello, Miss
participants.
Fupa.
Who else is
Hi.
there? Oh, Phantom. Okay.
Hello,
Go on.
how are you today?
Hello, Fupa.
How are you?
What brings you to Lolcow Crypt today? Welcome aboard.
I was just giving you a compliment, Josh.
Oh, me? What?
I really like the Crypt border, the vibe. I love how it has that little sparkle following Crypt. Very cute.
Very
I'm
cute.
gonna need to be in your DMs and you can like
I
teach me some
don't
lessons
mind
on how to
helping
do
you with a
that.
couple of things. That's fine.
Also, love the pink boom arc. I'm gonna need that. But I came
Yes,
over
of
here
course.
because there was some news dropped in the news thread
Right.
that Glammy said that you are quitting Wild.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Oh.
I support whatever decision you make, but I just came over here to let you know, please don't like go in there and just mic drop. Like, I know you care about being an entertainer, but
Yes.
please
I do.
give us that.
She's not wrong. Fupa's not
I
wrong.
understand that.
She
Fupa,
isn't wrong,
but
actually. She is
I'm
correct. You need to stand your
so-
ground a little bit.
Never thought
I'm
I'd say
just
it.
drained at this
Fupa's wrong.
Glammy, keep YM's name out of that goddamn dirty mouth.
When is he
You
coming
and
back?
Wonder Woman are both crackheads. Poor Dave.
That's it. Okay, keep your goddamn name out of his mouth. They paid for it, okay?
Yo,
They
mama,
paid for it,
yo, mama,
Glammy!
yo, mama, yo,
Settle
mama,
down,
yo, mama,
wench!
yo, mama.
Don't say excuse you. I don't deserve
That's what
that.
I want.
All right,
Thank
Fupa, go ahead.
you.
Sorry, you carry on with your lovely.
Yeah,
thing.
like look, you've said several
What?
times
Who's
that
this now?
you care about being an entertainer.
Oh,
and I'm
great,
telling you,
Xylie's here.
it's
I love
gonna be
it.
a massive win for you if you if you stay on screen and you don't mic drop and you fight it out with Wonder Woman, you tell her
Yes,
on
don't
all
end the stream
points
early.
she's fucking wrong, all the points she's fucking wrong, why you can't stand her ass, why she's a dumb bitch, and you
Fuck
just give
her.
it to her.
Yeah,
Okay,
fuck
this
her.
is
Just
a
tell her the truth.
4v1. I agree with them.
Yes, fuck her.
Yay.
Fuck her to
4v1.
death.
4v1.
Nice. I'm 4v1. Do I feel squished?
No, Glammy, hype yourself up. Write some fucking good lines. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Fucking get rallied up.
Exactly. Go to the bathroom when you're done and you hype yourself
Yeah,
up
you
going,
scream in the
"Bitch,
mirror."
What?
Yeah.
You
I know.
practice this.
You can
say,
tell- I mean, you
listen
can
here,
even-
bitch.
You can
Yeah.
even tell, but like usually, like I'm usually when I'm mad, you know I'm mad, right? Like I'm in there. Like I give it to you when I'm mad. This I'm just drained.
You know what? You need to get into the guttural part of your body and pull out the rest of that rage so you can have one more stance against that evil Wonder Woman
Yeah.
who's made your
And-
life miserable.
And
like,
punch
let's
the camera like
that,
Wonder
something
Woman.
like that.
Punch that shit. Smash your
damn.
camera.
Yes.
Punch
She
your
didn't
mic.
make it, but she didn't make it
You know what?
miserable.
Fuck
I had
this
so
shit.
much fun.
Have a few
except for
drinks. I
yesterday.
need 8 mile
Have a few drinks.
Glammy.
Oh, 8 mile
Go
Glammy
get
would be
drunk.
amazing.
I need 8 mile Glammy.
Amazing.
Listen, it wasn't a miserable experience. That's what sucks. I really liked working on that show with her. It's just the way she treated
Listen,
me
lady.
yesterday. I
Listen,
can't
lady.
get over that.
Listen, lady. You know deep down inside how the fuck you feel, and you need to go forth and motherfucking conquer and tell that bitch exactly how she feels, especially after she tried to set your ass up. To act
Another
like
one.
You didn't know
Uh-oh.
what
Just-
time
Big
y'all were
one,
going
let's
live.
go.
Just, Glammy, just leave the damn Discord server.
What?
Whoa!
Just leave the fucking.
Discord
I mean,
server.
seriously, she's like, I know I have Wild, but I'm not doing it, and da 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 da.
I think she should.
And I'm not working with her.
Look at the WW bully giving Glammy advice. Open your eyes,
No.
Glammy. The WW haters giving you advice. You are a mental patient. Fuck off.
Oh shit.
No,
Oh, damn.
yeah, I
Like,
actually don't respect anyone trying to quit. Like, why? It's your show.
I'm
Don't
not
quit.
trying to
Don't
quit.
quit.
I just didn't want to work with somebody that
I just want to
treats
quit.
people like that.
No, but you have to
I'm
work
not trying
through
to
it.
quit. I just
So
want
do
to quit.
I get to like so you want me to stay on a show that I'm unhappy with?
Well, you don't know if you're unhappy yet. You've
Because
had
I'm
one
not happy
argument.
with
You've
it.
had one
Okay,
argument.
though.
Stop! Fucking stop! Do you think I was happy to work with Wings of Redemption and fucking Boogie? You dumb cunt! Go fuck yourself! Fuck every fucking host that does this. I want to work with a friend. I want to work with someone I like. I want to be here to have fun. Is the job fucking fun? Do you know we're doing a fucking live audience in front of fucking people that work their fucking ass off, fucking 50 hours a fucking week? Do they do their job because they're fun? Go get a fucking life and touch grass, you fucking retard.
I think you should do. Well, I've always said this. I think
Okay,
you should do the
Keem-
show.
okay,
I
to
don't
be
think you should
fair,
quit.
Glammy,
Realistically.
to be fair,
That's-
Keem is not in a good mood. First, the
He's not.
Marie
No,
shit,
okay,
and then there was
that's
someone
fine.
in my chat derailing him. Like,
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
fine. But like at the same time, like I understand all that. I do. I put a lot of my heart and soul
You
into
should do the
this
show.
universe. You know I have.
But don't quit the show. I was telling you that from the start of this stream. Don't quit WoW because you've had one argument. You can work through it, in an entertaining way. You can get past that and just do the fucking show. You know what I mean? Like you can do
Tell
that.
her how you fucking feel.
Yeah, just speak your mind. You are not going to be a better Glammy unless you are honest, you are true, and you just fight through everything and become stronger. You are a worse Glammy if you quit and run. That's what I think, personally.
I mean, Glammy, you've gotten a lot of praise, even from myself, from Siley, because you've been wrangling her.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
I don't
You
know.
truly
I think I'm
have.
afraid I'm afraid she's gonna start recording calls. I'm afraid she's gonna start anything I tell her. She's gonna start leaking things that I talk to her about.
Billy,
like,
well, so what? If she leaks them, she leaks them. Who
you
gives
know
a
what
fuck?
I mean?
Yeah, who cares?
That's why you
What
don't
do you
tell
say?
people personal shit.
Yeah,
but
don't.
you know
I
what's funny?
haven't.
Last night, and I gotta say this, and then I gotta go for my show, right? Billy said last night, yeah, I went to go get a drink or something, and he was making a joke about me and you are similar. And I was like, really? And he came up with all these bullshit reasons why we're similar or whatever. They were all bullshit. Then I said, but Glammy is treating Wonder Woman like I used to treat
Glammy,
her.
Keem was just gaslighting you. Just keep looping about nothing. We love it. You're doing great.
Base. All right, real history. That was funny as fuck. Gang. All right,
what I'm
thank you.
saying is you're trying to help Wonder Woman the way I used to try to help you, but I gave up. I said, fuck it.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
And you do help her. You do call her out. And look, she does deserve being called out.
I was trying to be a good. I was trying to call her up on her shit, but I also wasn't trying to tear her down either. Like I was trying
Fuck
to
it.
be a
Who
good
cares?
balance
Tear the
of
bitch
that.
down. At the end of the day,
You know
it's
what
a
I
show.
mean? Like-
I don't give a fuck about tearing people down if I have to.
I was just like, fuck it.
Fuck it. Who cares if she's happy? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, just fucking do the show. If she doesn't like it, say
I
fuck
do
you. I
care
worked
about
hard on that,
doing the
bitch.
show.
You know,
Period.
I did work hard on
I would have
that.
told her
Like,
to
I
eat
put a lot
shit.
of effort
I would have
in
told her
that.
to eat shit. I'd be like, look, bitch, I didn't see one message and now you're being a mega cunt. Eat fucking horse shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's the end of it. I'd be like, that's the end of it, or I'm
How
fucking
supportive I was
kicking you
with
off the
her
show,
on
bitch.
Like I moved our time out of B circuit from prime time just so that she could do 2 shows.
Wait, sorry.
Because
I like how she was mad that you were up on Reapers drinking with me. Like that was
Oh
a
my
contention of
God.
anything.
She's too
Oh,
controlling.
Glammy.
that wasn't even it either. Like I was up way past that because me and my husband were discussing shit because we were trying to figure out the things that are going on in here.
Yeah.
Like it had nothing
Okay.
to do with that. You even said it yourself, bitch. You would have made more money if I wasn't there.
Anybody
true,
on her
actually.
side has to be on her side
Honestly,
for comedy.
I would
I'm going to
have.
be honest. It has to be a comedy thing where they just want to see brutality.
But it wasn't about the money. I needed somebody with me because I was like down and out. So I need somebody to, put my mind somewhere else.
and I
Okay,
had a
I'm
lot of
going
fun.
anyway. Make it entertaining. All right,
Oh, yeah,
bye.
please do. Yeah. Anything else,
All
Super,
right,
you want
I'm
to talk
so-
about?
I'm okay.
I think
We
Fupa has
have
some good
2
advice.
hours.
You're right. You're right.
You
You're
have
right.
2
And I
hours,
don't
you
like
Let Fupa
quitting.
speak.
I
Let
don't
Fupa
like
speak.
quitting.
Let Fupa
This is
speak
what you
first.
do, Glammy. You have 2 hours. You go through your DMs and stuff, and you make a list of the shit that you've put into Wild. Because she says, "Oh, I've done this, and then you can say, "Well, I've done this, and this, and I have proof," and blah 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 blah. You make your list, you
Damn right.
prepare, and you go in ready to fight that bitch.
Yeah, and when she says you do more for Crypt, say, bitch, I've been on that show like 3 days and I've done
3
like
days.
2-minute sketches twice that I prepared, and that is
Exactly.
all you've done to bring to the show.
Call her out for being
And that's not an
insecure.
insult.
That's
For the
what it is. She's
money.
insecure that you're on another show.
Okay, that fucking picture.
Yeah,
Booster's
that's
trying to throw
that's
shade.
probably too.
Booster's throwing shade right now.
All right, guys.
Oh, you
Right,
know.
thank you.
Thank you,
I wanted to
Fupa. That
say
was
I appreciate
lovely.
that,
I never thought
actually.
I'd say
That
that.
was really nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I like your shirt too, Glammy.
Oh, how
Very girly
sweet.
pop.
How
I like your
sweet.
hair and your makeup does look pretty.
Thank you,
Oh,
Glammy.
You're welcome.
very sweet, very kind.
All right.
Hi, Phantom.
Well, he's going because
you have
he's the
something to say,
OBS runner. No,
Kitchi? Oh,
he's
he
he's
was
the
the
OBS
O-
runner for
oh, yeah, he
Fire.
was the
Yeah,
OBS
just ignore
person.
him.
Sorry,
He's
I
like
was
he's
confused.
literally a physical camera. Just ignore the cunt.
I
He's a
forgot that
snail.
he was a part of that. Okay. No, you're right. I shouldn't quit. I know.
I would definitely
And
encourage
that's not what I want.
Fupa to give the same advice to Wonder Woman. Fucking war it out. What do you think I want to see? You think I want to see one person fighting and the other one crying? No, I want to see everyone destroying each other. That's what I'd want to
I think
see.
it's just the fact
personally.
that every single time that I feel like I'm in the right and I go to fight, and it's like I get so much hate because
ignore
of the
the-
fact
just
of
ignore the
how much
chat.
I'm
You
fighting
just gotta
for.
work
You
it
know what I
out.
mean? Like,
You'll work it out.
I
Okay.
am so sick. Oh my god.
But don't worry, it's not a TTS. Go ahead.
I'm so sick and tired of hosts telling me, no, I don't want to work with them. No, I don't want to work with them. Like I'm just so sick of it.
I know.
Then just fucking
Okay.
leave. Then just fucking leave.
You haven't even
No.
given it a
I'm not
chance. You've
trying
had
to
one
leave.
argument.
I'm not trying to leave.
I know, but it's
I'm
like
upset. I'm upset, Keem. Can you fault me for being upset?
You'll get
Can
through
I
it.
have a period
this is what I'm
moment
trying to
and be
explain.
upset?
Can I be upset? I'm sick and
Sure.
tired of it. I came up here to vent that I'm sick and tired of me telling a host, you work with this person. No, I don't really want to do that. Da, 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 da. Is that how fucking life works, really? Is that how it works? Right? Like, hey, Terry, we're putting you on the assembly line. No, fuck that. I don't want to work with Tom. I'm not going to do it. Okay, well, Terry, you're fired. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to let you know, but we're going to have to let you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You'll work
I had
through
a
it.
moment of feelings. I'm sorry.
It's just like you're like the 6th person that's said this to me in the last like 10 days, and I'm sick
It's
of it. I'm sick
frustrating.
and tired
I'm
of it.
sorry. I'm sorry. And you're right. I'm being a massive bitch. I pulled together. You're right. I
Oh
hate
no,
quitting.
you have an issue with your co-host. I've had an issue with every co-host I've ever worked with. Point blank, period.
You're right.
Everyone.
You're right. Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to add to your day.
Did you? Would it work if just you and Wonder Woman hug each other for 2 hours? You think that would be
No,
good?
and I don't.
I like your shirt. Oh, I like your shirt. Oh, your hair looks good. Oh, this is awesome. Well, I hope the horses are doing good. Oh, I hope, Dave's doing all right. Hope the car's looking good and running good these days. So it seems like that would be like a riveting show.
And it's not like that. I hold her feet to the fire when I feel like she fucks up, and she got on me for being late a couple times before. Like it's not a hug box. Like we do hold each other accountable, but we also have fun too.
Bravo,
Actually
Keem.
likes her a lot.
Brav fucking O. Stop letting these hosts be little bitches.
I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of the fucking wah, wah, wah. Fucking so frustrating. It's irritating as fuck. I'm going into a live meeting now.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, Glammy, we are ending the show now, but
Alright.
but we are going to get our thoughts out before we end. So first of all, I want to say, I agree. I told you from the start of this stream, I think you should work it out.
You
You
did.
had an argument.
You did.
Fucking fight the bitch. Get it all out. Tell her how you truly feel. Get it all out there. Tell her where you think she was wrong. Tell her what you think, and then you'll get through it, and you just have to do the show. I think you'll be fine. Look, there'll come a time where you probably get ripped apart next month anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, just fucking let it
Yeah, I
roll.
know.
Just let
I
it
mean,
roll.
I'm sure I'm gonna get ripped apart for how I feel today, anyways. But it's like,
Oh, well, you'll be fine.
no matter what you tell, like, no matter what your side is or how you feel about it, somebody's always gonna rip you apart about it. It's just
Donos I have to read as well.
I can't please everybody. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah,
We catch up on these donos. We've got a few. Talking Short said
came in.
something crazy. I don't want to say. Well, I'll say anyway. Glammy not going to get that second threesome invite. We can ignore that one. Thank you. Kelly for 5 says, Glammy, if you listen to Food, you should listen to Bang too, morons. And then Angels is Asylum says, WW. Oh wait, there's no is. Why did I say that? Anyway, WW is trying to make you look bad because of the good praise you have been getting, Glammy, which is why she changed the
See?
time.
That's
Make you look bad. You got
What was
this.
I
That's
saying
what
earlier?
I figured too. And that's
what
what
I
I
was
said
saying.
on Wild the last time. I said, oh, well, good job. You got the Wild chat on your side. That's what you wanted. Because
Yeah.
it is.
Well, we're winding
She
down
so
now.
can't stand the fact that people are like actually liking me on Wild.
Get
She
your
can't stand
final
that.
thoughts out. You've probably got a sentence each. Say your goodbyes. Glammy, you go
Bye.
first. Got a sentence and a
Okay, bye.
goodbye. That's all you got to say. Okay. Booster, anything you want to say before this ends? Anything you're looking forward to? Anything you're excited for?
Fuck Wonder Woman. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thanks for having me on. guys.
Love that. Thank
I
you,
appreciate-
Booster. We
I
appreciate you, buddy.
appreciate you guys
Thank you,
welcoming me back
Booster.
with open arms.
Hell yeah. Everyone's excited to have you back, man.
absolutely.
It's great. Anyway, guys, go enjoy Lolcow Babe. It says it's a DD solo stream, so there is plenty of tism on the next show. Go check that out. Have a good time. And tune into Wild later to see how this journey comes to an end. And then continues, because I guess they're working together. All right, bye, guys. Have a good one.
All right,
Cheerio.
peace
Chip,
out.
chip, cheerio. Ending the
See you
stream.
tomorrow, guys.
Farewell, tally ho.